Sort of thing. Right, what I need to do here? No. That. Hello, people. Hello, Jason. How are you? Tim, how are you? Dick, how are you? Ollie Fosh, how are you? Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. I'll stick out this link out if anyone wants to come up and speak. Are you on with the car today, Ollie? Have you been working on it today? I need to do mine tomorrow. I got a from someone that I've subscribed to. I think he subscribed to me. But I pulled it there with stickers on it. Got that today from Barry, Scrap It Man. Thanks very much. I was really looking up that one in Bewley. Right, the one I sent you pictures of was not one in Bewley, I was just parked beside one. That's what I was going on about. Give tolerate. Alright, okay. I got to take the driver's seat out again and that sensor's inside the pillar. It's on there. I got to take the trim off to get to it. I need to get the part number off it then. There's a few on eBay, so I just have to make sure that it's much the same part number and I'll buy it. It's only about £78 for one, so eBay. Freebay. Real UFO, how are you? Hey, taste it. Mushy peas. Give us a wave, Dick. How you doing, pal?
Hello, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. No.
I'm going to put you up here.
How's the shed? It's cold in there.
Tag it, mate.
Yeah?
I couldn't hear that, mate. Sorry.
Is it cold in the sheds?
No, I'm quite warm. I'm quite warm in here tonight, yeah.
That's not too bad then. It's quite a
Quite
mild
pleasant.
day. Yeah. So what have you been up to today then?
Been working on a self-propelled Mountfield in non-runner.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's been I put a video out earlier just to the bits have been the drive had got the drive wasn't engaging. The housing for the drive off of the pulley and the belt that had cracked, so I just plastic welded that up. I've just serviced it. I've had the carbon bits. That's all built back together. It's just slowly making progress with it.
All right, cool. Hello, Henry. How are you? Scott the man, dirt rider. Yeah, I was. I need to get my car sorted this week. I went to Aldi's yesterday to get the airbag light turned off, but it wouldn't turn off. So it's something to do with my sensor. It's faulty, so I need to get to the sensor. It's just complicated. All these sensors on these cars, man.
No, mate, I know.
So I need to take the driver's seat out again tomorrow. Take the inner sole trim off. Apparently the sensors in there, so I've got to take it off, get the part number off it. And I've seen them on eBay for up to about £9 or something like that. So I'll just go for a second hand, man.
Yeah.
I reckon a new one costs about £100 everything, £60 around about
that.
Yeah.
I've been after a turbo for my van. Do you know after all that I was saying it was a DPF? There weren't a DPF on the van.
No.
So
I don't think they would have been.
No, well, without looking, I wasn't sure. I just assumed, but obviously it's 60 plates, so
yeah.
I'm trying to source a turbo for it as well. What I have been for the past day or so.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a ticket smoking. Is it smoking at all?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. That 1.3 courses are bad for it turbos, and they're bad for timing change as well.
I thought when I looked at it, because there's a little actuator on them, isn't there? A little actuator.
Yes, it's like a wee bar like that. It's supposed to be
that's right.
when you're able.
I thought that had seized, but it turned when I put an airline on it, there was movement in it, so but there's a bit of play on the spindle in the turbo.
Yeah.
So
I had a diesel Corsa. This what happens is with the turbo, you can actually build up with black carbon.
Yeah, that's it.
But there is a cheap way of sorting out. Is actually spray Mr. Missile into the turbo.
Yeah.
So it basically eats the carbon. So that's what I used. That's what I used to clean EGR valves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All you know is as well. Maybe it's what's wrong as well. Even if the EGR valve, that could be clogged as well.
Yeah.
If that's clogged with black stuff, like it's not going to perform the van, you know.
Yeah. I mean the EGR valve, it's a right pig to get to on the
yeah, I think EGR's at the back. I think.
Yeah, it is. It's not on the bulkhead, but it's.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had a diesel car last year, nearly a year ago. It must be about a year ago now, and I hated it. I don't know why I bought it. I think it's because I wanted a car, you know. So.
Well, a combo is effectively a Corsa, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Combo van, yeah.
Of course, the front end of it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's my brother. He's got problems with his. He's got a transit pickup, and he says it's. When he turns on the key's not registering with the ECU or something like that.
Right.
The mobilizer or something. So he's waiting for a guy to come out next week to sort it. So I think the key is coded. So I said to him, I'll come up and have a look if you want. He says, no. So please yourself. But I says to him, stop calling transit vans or transits anyway. But he's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with them. I said, okay then. You know best.
Yeah.
Hello, Kevin.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. How's everybody?
Good evening.
Yeah, if you say so.
All right, mate.
It's about morning.
It's only 2:30 here, 2:45.
It's
and raining
here.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Miserable air as well.
It's been not too bad here today, actually. It was really foggy for the last 2 days. It's really foggy yesterday.
It's still 70 degrees here. It's supposed to cool down tomorrow.
It's not too bad. It's at 12 degrees here today. It wasn't too bad. So
it's mild. It's mild, eh? Yeah. It's mild, but it's miserable.
I just hope it's not raining tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I need to get that airbag out. I need to get that airbag off because I need it done for the MOT. So I remember years ago you could get away with it, getting an advisory, but now they just fail it straight away. This new MOT laws and stuff. So I need to get it turned off. All these electrics and stuff. I've bypassed the plugs under the seats and still not going off. But when Ali did the fault check yesterday, they came out with a sensor, airbag crash sensor. So I googled it and asked a couple of friends who works in Volkswagen, and they say the sensor's between your seat and the pillar. So I googled it and YouTubed it. No, it's just a wee sensor like that, a wee sizing like that, and I need to get another one apparently. So where is it? This is what I need. Up here.
Hey,
So that's what I need.
What's that, an airbag sensor?
That's
What
an
is that
airbag
called,
crash. That's an airbag crash sensor.
Sensor, yeah.
Oh, so that'll set the charge off if the bag needs it.
Yeah, it's causing the light to stay on. It's causing the light to stay on. So apparently that's the problem.
Yeah.
So I need to get. I just had to get sorted out. Got my lorry in for Monday. £157 for the MOT. That's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Gets away, Valley. That'll do.
Aha! Hey, I know that guy.
They put a spec ones on it.
I know that
Yeah.
guy.
They're behind you.
I can tell by the shape of his head.
Yeah, I've been told it's a sensor.
I recognise you then.
It's
There you
below the pillar, apparently.
So I got chat here there.
So, yeah.
Hello, Kevin.
Have any of you gentlemen served in the service?
No, not myself.
No.
No. Well, please pass along a thank you to those you know that did for me.
Yeah.
Can do.
I observed the 2 minutes earlier. I did. 2 minutes silence.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Our local radio station here today has 12 one-hour slots. They're allowing veterans that they've chosen to run the radio station for 60 minutes each through the day. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's nice. I bet they had a few tales. Did they have a few tales to tell?
I'm sorry?
Did they have a few stories to tell? A few stories to tell?
No, they're not really telling so much their stories. They explain what branch of the service they were in and what they did, basically. But then they're just choosing the songs, whatever they'd like to play, whatever they'd like to say for that 60-minute slot.
Right.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't spell your name right, Stripey. Because I've got my specs on and they're meant for distance. Because this
Ollie,
is
say hello to Tina for me.
She's heard you.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Tina.
I'm going cough.
How you doing, Coff?
No bad.
Dumb cuff.
When you're done.
Dumb cuff? She call you a dumb cuff?
What, Coff?
Did she call Jim Bob? Yeah, Jim Bob. She call you a dumb cuff?
Yeah.
Cough
you
is, the word cough, Kevin, up here is just a figure of speech.
Just a friend, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I changed my name like Jimbo.
I was thinking the German end of it. Dummkopf.
Might see another German car today.
No, I don't like those German cars.
No bother, UFO.
Yeah, Hammy, I'll sort that. I'll look at that wires tomorrow as well. It's apparently breaking the doorway too for that airbag.
They do, John. I forgot to say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that video. Apparently breaking the door, or I'll have to do it tomorrow.
Well,
Once it's not
let's put
raining.
it on.
It's a pain in the ass. Absolute pain in the ass, especially when MIT's due soon.
Mine one's all joined up at the door as well.
Yeah, I need to look it out tomorrow. It's just a pain in the
Plus,
ass.
I've got different seats in it, so
Yeah.
that's probably. But I'll give you a wee trick, right? See if your airbag goes funny. Just wire it up to your glow plug light. We meant.
Yeah.
2 seconds, let's mute this bugger in.
I don't know what that house is like, and I don't have the LEDs like Mark for golf.
It's the same here. It's the exact same, man. It's
Is
easy enough to do. Aye, I can show you how to do it if you want.
Yeah, just a house. I'll see how I get on tomorrow. If it's decent enough weather, I'll do it tomorrow.
I can show you how to do it.
I'm just going by the faults of Kenny said. Kenny says it'll be that sensor.
It probably is. Here, Kenny will be right, man.
Yeah.
But everybody that doesn't know,
He's apparently Audis are really prone for those sensors.
Well, he worked for Audi for long enough, didn't he? So
Yeah, I think it's the same as Passats as well.
Aye, they're all the same.
So
Audi is a nicer version of that.
I've seen the sensors for sale on eBay for up to about £10, £7, £8.
That's not bad, though.
Yeah.
I'd give that for it.
Yeah, as long as it's working though.
It will be working. Well, can I have one that's been a breaker, like, That's what I do,
Yeah,
the part number. Just give them the part number.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I want the part number of the sensor for, so I can match up with the one on eBay and ask him about it if it's actually okay. If it is okay, then I'll buy it.
Everybody forgets that. I was speaking to Amir today, and Amir was in a clutch on an Audi, and he was telling me that he came over, he borrowed a couple of spanners off me and I saw it, and he was saying that no one cross-references the parts, no the number. So someone ordered a window regulator the other day for a Skoda he was working on, and it's a wrong window regulator, isn't it?
Yeah.
So nothing worked.
Well, I remember I was getting sensors for that Skoda VRS mind, and the part numbers changed because over the years the part numbers change. I think I had another number to it, or to take a number away. Usually.
See, I heard Dick when I was in the chat, You got a turbo issue, Dick,
Yes.
You better just rebuilding it, You better just rebuilding it, Your turbo.
Yeah.
You better just rebuilding it, instead of buying another one, right? I'd rebuild the turbo rather than buy another one, right? You could just be buying another one that's knackered.
Exactly.
Right?
Well,
whereas, see if you make one yourself, right? Okay, you buy the CHRA, right, off of eBay, right? Clean the old housing out, right? As long as it's not been rubbing on the housing, it'll be fine, right? It comes guaranteed, You can either do it yourself or take it to a garage that you know, get them to do it, and there's a warranty on it, right?
Right.
So, personally, right, because I'm fully trained and all that, I could sit here. I've done it. Tino will tell you. I've sat here and built it.
You've done it to Focus.
I've done it. I've done it to Volkswagens too, John. I put old turbos in Volkswagens and that.
If I went down the breakers and picked up a turbo, I could have the same issue originally.
Yeah.
As I've already got.
But what you need to do is you need to check the spool inside the turbo, make sure there's no play in it.
There is playing it. That's what I mean. That is not spinning.
Yeah, but if you go down to the scrap, you just make sure there's one without a plate in it.
Is it cracking off the casing? Is it cracking off the casing? Can you hear it making a noise?
Yes.
Right. Then the chances are your casing's knackered as well,
Yeah. So I found a reconditioned one on eBay for about £138.
Aye.
So I thought it was quite reasonable.
That's not too bad,
Yeah.
As long as it's got warranty with it, Dick, then it should be okay, you know.
Yeah.
A Skoda Octavia estate yesterday, MOT'd for
Hello, Raphael.
4 months. Pretty good. Here, I like that old Skoda Octavia, Tommy, mate. I had an old Skoda Octavia. It was an SDI, and I used to chuck pure veg oil in it. Ram on it. Here, the only problem was you had to put your foot to the firewall to get any speed out of it. I think it only had 70 HP or something. But SDIs tend to be reliable. That's what I find, isn't it? Because they've got no turbo going on. So, hello, Raphael. How you doing? Hope you're well, buddy. I went to see that TDI yesterday. Well, today, yeah. Rotten.
I saw a dentist today, sitting there from there today. I was beside the That's why I was sending a picture of the I was sitting beside, and you thought it was one that was for sale.
Aye? No, I went and seen that one today, yeah.
Is it rough? Is it rough, Ollie?
Is it rough?
Yeah.
Oh, why it's rough, John.
Bonnet's rotten.
The bonnet's rotten. The wings are hanging off it. The suspension's not that great. That's all I'm going to say.
The wheels are square.
The bushes, right, that come off the back onto the wheels. I don't know how long they'll be there.
Looks like it's got Audi A3 wheels in it. A4 ones.
It's got A4 wheels on it, It's got A4 snow tires on it,
Yeah.
The Octavia is just a Golf under the skin. Partonist. Partonist tells you that. I don't need you to tell me that, Partonist. I'm a time-served mechanic, mate. Right? Okay? Time-served. Do you want to see my paperwork? Granted, I served my time with Vauxhall, but
somebody squeezed the wrong pimple.
Aye. Telling me what an Octavia is. Like I've never seen an Octavia before. I used to work on them. My sister had one for long enough. John, how many Golfs you had?
I lost count, mate.
I've had Octavias, right?
I had one.
My sister had an Octavia. I had myself.
The amount of Volkswagens I've had is like more than 10.
Exactly. I've had 13.
I can't count up to 5.
Well, I can count up to 21, but that's when I got no clothes on.
Yeah.
It's true.
I just get frustrated with Audi, man. It's doing my head in with this airbag.
It's only an airbag fault, mate. Don't worry about it.
I know, but the thing is, like years ago, it must be like 4 or 5 years ago, you used to get away with it. You get an advisory, now they fail it straight away.
It's because the MOT changed, man. They want all the old cars off the road,
I know.
It's like that sport I went to see today, yeah. So, there's not a hope in heck that car would ever get an MOT, yeah. Not a chance.
Is there not an MOT extension on it, no?
No, it's MOT ran out on. Wait a minute. It's MOT ran out on the 11th. Wait a minute. No, the 10th. Sorry, that's yesterday. So
I'll end up in scrap.
I know.
I just
It'll end up with cash yet. Like there's not a hope that it'll get another MOT, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it's all underneath, then not so bad then.
The soles are alright, yeah. The arches are knackered. Like I mean, see even the back ones are knackered. The boot won't shut. The boot. The boot opens.
They must have dogged it though. Must have dogged it.
Nah, he lives up a gravel track now.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably been dogging it as a work vehicle.
Down the road, but he's been going back and forth at work, eh? He's had it for 3 years, eh? 189,000 on it. The engine's good, the gearbox is good. It still pulls along, like. I used to work for Vauxhall, Jason.
Oh, Jason. This is fine.
I'm just laughing. My mate bought a Land Cruiser. It was a bargain until 2 days after he killed an actual.
The girlfriend's
The engine, like.
the girlfriend's friend bought not friend, stepsister. She bought Astra 1.4 the other day, right? Because she just passed a test. Now something wrong with it. It said the time machine was gone. I said, "This is what you buy. That's what happens when you buy a 1.4 Astra."
1.1. Is that petrol?
So petrol, yeah.
Aye.
So apparently engines. I said that you can't replace the time machine, but it's expensive.
Expensive, aye.
Mm.
Well, it might be 2 chains on that. One up and one for the oil pump, I think.
Yeah,
Can't remember.
I think you've got to have the kit, haven't you? Got to get the kit.
What? The
Yeah.
chain?
Yeah.
The kit's not expensive though, Dick. It's not that's expensive, mate. It's the chains and all that, you know. You know what I'm saying now?
I think you can. You can. Bit of chain inside. You can join to the old chain and turn the engine around.
D22 pickup. The boy's just on the pump on it. He says to me, I says to him, "Does it run?" And he says, "Oh yeah, it runs." He says, "But I can't sell it till you tested." I'm like, "What are you talking about? You can't sell it to me tested?" He says, "Well, I can't guarantee that it'll run for very long." I'm like, "How?" He says, "Well," he says, "I've only run it once and I've turned the key off, right? So, in other words, I can go to it and start it and it could blow up."
Yeah.
See that?
So,
Another IQ test.
Yeah, I just hope the weather's okay tomorrow so I can get my own jobs done. So I will get sorted, Tim.
morning.
You know, and he's
That's a floating axle. Aye, that's a floating axle. That's what it is, dude.
Tim, you just stick to your strimmers and your gay lawnmowers.
Nothing wrong with lawnmowers, John, lad.
As long as they're not gay, that's
I've only
okay.
got one piston in it. Easy enough to work on.
Yeah, one cylinders are nice and straightforward, yeah.
Tim's got pink
cylinder
ones.
is easy to work on.
Tim's got pink ones.
I can't say too much. I've worked in a few myself, mate. I've worked in a few
Man, hope you have a
myself.
good night.
Okay, Scrapman, done. Catch you later, buddy. You take it easy, man. I hope the lockdown's not been too hard on you, buddy.
What has been up to the day, Ollie?
I've been running all over the place, John, man.
Your brother. Or your brother.
I've been in Kiltarty, but I was actually in Bewley.
No, you're in Kiltarty.
No, I was in Bewley first, then I was in Kiltarty. Then I was halfway up the hill. You know where you bought your ST from?
Yes.
I was halfway up that hill. Then I came back down that hill again, trying to find a house.
Remember that Rover 75 was for sale, not far from I was seeing it up for sale again for a year's MOT in it.
I've seen that myself, year's MOT, yeah.
I've seen the grills broken right enough.
I think it was something to do with the cables, The cables for the bonnet,
just common fault, that, I think.
But you can go in through the wheel arch, You don't have to go in through the front.
Yeah.
Some people don't know, and all it takes is a couple of seconds on the internet just to check,
Yeah. I got a sticker today from Gary, so
people make videos about these things.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'll show you something, guys.
I don't want to see it, thank you very much.
Sticker.
I got that behind me. Well, not that one.
Is that the sticker board? The sticker board?
Yes, this is a notice board with stickers on it. So
Very nice.
I don't know what else. It fell off 3 times. So I put some more double-sided tape on it, so it seems to be all right now.
John, you have to get a plate from E-Waste Mike out in Michigan.
Michigan, all right, okay. I don't think I'm...
E-Waste Mike.
See if he can send you a plate.
Yeah, we did.
Start a collection.
I'm not there. I've got one there, look.
Oh, that one. The
I
old
think
one.
you can see it there, behind
Yeah.
behind Kevin's. Look, I can't do that because then he won't see my name, man. I need to sort something out with the wall behind me, yeah. Now, that's all meant to go over there, but I'm never here. When I am here, I'm just in for the night sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're here, you're not all there. Is that what you're saying?
No, I am all here, right? But I'm
But
never
not all
all
there.
But you're not there.
in the house.
Yeah, but you're not all there.
I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. Tell me you're not in.
It's been quite bad with fog up here yesterday and the day before. So,
Oh,
Monday.
the fog's been terrible, man.
when it's gone to 10 the other day, it was pretty bad in some places.
I know it's starting to run out,
Yeah. I was going to delete that video and just edit it a wee bit, but I can't bother.
What editing software do you guys use?
Me,
I don't really edit, really.
I use
So
Sony
you
Vegas.
just
Tim, there's no
just
peers up
shoot
here,
it
so.
and post it.
Eh?
Just shoot it and post it.
Yeah, mine are just off
Well,
the cuff.
Yeah.
Mine are off the cuff.
When I upload that video on Monday, it took about 3-4 hours to upload.
But then it probably will do because it's just raw footage. That
Yeah.
takes a lot. That takes a lot longer to do. Yeah? It takes ages to up. What's the word? I don't want to bore my audience, so I try and do like 10, 15-minute videos, right?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I can do a video I can do a video that will last an hour and a half. But guess what? About that many people would watch it. Yeah?
But the thing is, you can't please everyone. People want long videos, people want short videos, and
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, yes.
I've used that Adobe Premiere Elements partners, but I went back to using Sony Vegas, mate. I've just found that works for me, so. But I've been using Sony Vegas for a long time, mate. So.
Where's Vegas?
Where's Vegas? In the country Kevin loves. I don't think we've got a Vegas in Scotland.
No.
They might have one in England, do they? I don't know.
No.
Yesterday, Ali, there was actually a crash past Helmsdale yesterday.
Oh, I seen what was left of the car, man. There's a thing on Tina showed me earlier on Facebook on her tablet. She was showing me what was left of the Ford Kuga. There wasn't much left of it.
That's where the police were going yesterday, and they're flying past me.
Yeah.
Well, towards me. Yeah, so bloody hell.
People are like, here, partners, it's not very nice to say that about your followers, mate. That they have the lifespan of a goldfish. Come on now.
Who's calling who a goldfish?
Partners is saying that his followers have the memory scale of a goldfish.
Of a goldfish.
They're calling everybody on his followers.
That's his followers. I don't think he's talking about ours. Right, that's all right. Yeah. That's all right.
Vando.
I put a video out today, which is unusual for me, but then I've got 4 parts of that video because I did it weeks ago. So I did it weeks ago. I forgot I had it.
I was putting on the ones up last night from TikTok. Quite funny.
I can't remember.
I don't want you to
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's just a driving video. It's a bit like John's, except I went a different way.
Yeah, I thought you got lost.
John went up the east coast. I went up the west coast.
I think I was actually going to go live on Monday when it's
Hi, Brando. How you doing?
I don't know if it would work or not.
What? StreamYard will work on your phone, John,
Yeah, so I wasn't going to go live Monday, but I think if I do go up again, I might do it live.
It depends on whether you got a good 4G or not, mate.
It's not too bad up here, I don't think, really. I think I need to get another car phone holder, because when I broke it, but since I put it back together, it's loose. I don't know what else wrong with it.
I'm on about the great unwashed. What, do they not have showers in their house, partners? That's terrible. Land up. Here, wave. And there, Volkswagen
So,
Pan.
either get a turbo kit or get a reconditioned turbo for your
I think
van.
that's a route I'm going to go down.
Yeah, but don't get one from a breaker shop because
No,
either that was being reconditioned, but you won't get a guarantee from a
You'll
breaker
end
shop.
up with the same problem again.
yeah, exactly.
You'll lose money that way.
was
Dick.
nothing.
So just
That was nothing.
just buy a reconditioned one. At least you know it's been done. You know.
Check. See if you're going to do it yourself.
Oh,
Check
yeah,
the oil feed pipe, right? Check the oil feed pipe going to it, right?
Yeah.
Check that that's okay, right? And it's not blocked, okay?
Yeah.
But see if it's blocked. That's what killed your turbo, right?
Yeah.
And always check the return as well, Make sure that that's not blocked, right? Because you can over oil it as well. People don't know that. And see when you do put it on, right? Don't gun it, right? Run it in, just gradually run it back in. I mean, I did one there, right? I did one on a 1600 Focus, which is just a Peugeot engine, right? And they say, I ran it for about 10 minutes at 2000 RPM, and I think, I primed it up with oil and all that. That's what I asked a lot of my mates and that were doing them at the time, and they says to me, just run it, right? So, me and John took it out, and mind the smoke that came out the back of it, John.
Yeah, I remember that,
I
actually thought it was going to break down.
It was full of smoke, but after about 10 minutes, it was fine,
Yeah, it was battered and bruised. It was a clean car, but it was battered and bruised and dents and all.
It came from London. What do you expect, man? Had more hits than the Beatles.
Probably.
It did. They had more hits than the Beatles.
It was probably buying more than a prostitute. Yeah. Now, when I was going home yesterday, that Audi got it's a cracking car. It's no knocks or balance off it. It's cruising at 60 miles an hour. It's good, but it's for being at 100 PD, it's not much power to get overtake. You have to drop it down,
The 100 PD, John, man. They're heavy.
But it's just cheap. It's cheap to run. I can't complain at that. So.
Aye, but you can boost it by 40 horse and still keep that fuel efficiency in it, but they're heavy cars, John.
I must be getting 50, 55 you're glad, I think.
I'm getting about 42 down the town now. I don't know what I'm getting out. But then my temp coolant sensor's knocked as well,
I should get that replaced, man.
I'm going to do it when I do the cam belt. I'm going to pull it off the road soon now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to get something else that I can use meantime while I do that.
Yeah.
The money thing, John, you know yourself.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got much money left, but might have to come to the point. Might have to sell the Audi on, to get funds.
Actually, that Skoda Superb that I was going to buy a few years ago was that for sale again,
What one's that?
The 1.9 one,
That was last year, was it not?
Hi.
That's not a couple of years ago.
Again,
Was that Polish woman had that, wasn't it not?
Aye, 300 quid or something you wanted,
That was last year. That was about a year ago because I had that Golf, did I not? September time, was it not?
Aye, something like that, man.
I think it was about a year ago, just over a year ago. Yeah, when you went down to look at that Skoda.
I just noticed it was up for sale again now.
I think that's the one I sent you yesterday, was it? Last night?
I think so,
It's in Forest, is it not?
They're all these cars, I don't mind that Skodas, man.
It needs bigger wheels in it, though.
Bigger wheels and drop down a bit. That's what suits that other one now, the B6. The B6 looks nice because it's dropped down now.
Yeah.
That's lowered by 40 mil all round,
Then it's
crap. Wheels,
crap French bread.
Diesel because it's always in the back with a every track.
That's the
Or a
French boy.
Or a Hiab. In fact, I seen a petrol sitting on the day,
You don't see many old Sutton's got walls scrap.
Nah, I see plenty of them if you go to scrap yards.
You might see plenty in France if you go to France, but you won't see plenty here.
Here's Carolina just come in, man. How you doing, Carolina?
I'm back
Oh.
in 1 minute, mate.
We've no caught the Loch Ness monster yet, buddy. I would do a 2-hour video if people would watch it.
Loch Ness monsters on holiday just now.
Stripey says he'll do a 2-hour video, but people won't watch it. Don't worry about it. Aye, well, I don't worry about it anyway. Just check it out, and it doesn't really matter. If people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. I don't care. It's coming to the point where I don't really care. It doesn't really matter.
Watch time, whatever it is.
It doesn't really matter, mate. I'm filming what I'm doing in real life anyway, John, man. You know me. Yeah.
Got 6 likes.
There's no ears or graces, man. You get what you get, and it's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, you can tell me F off.
You have to do a video that's 20 minutes long and cut it short by 5 minutes and leave everybody hanging.
Okay, Kev, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Right?
So you could rise to a cliff, but just cut it off and just get near it.
Is the car going to blow up? Is it not going to blow up? I'll just put it off the limiter and see what happens.
Or will it start
Find
video?
out in part 2. Did the wheel fall off, or didn't the wheel fall off?
That is a question.
I'm just looking at the chat.
Are you speaking to the cat? Is your
No,
cat still?
Oh, my cat's sleeping just now. Don't mention the cat. I get
Is it
some
still-
peace tonight.
Is the cat still in heat?
Aye.
Hey, you can answer a question for me. Turbo, you said you rebuild them, Ollie.
Aye.
Can you increase the boost on a turbo?
You can, aye.
How?
Eh? How?
How is that done?
If you stick some Red Bull in it, Kevin, it'll go quicker.
Yeah, if you put Red Bull in it, that's the easiest way. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all to do with moving. Well, you can bring the boost in quicker.
If you put this stuff in the Kevin, and it might help.
To make it boost, you can make it boost like not potentially more or less, but it's all to do with the actuator, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
And it's when it comes in, it like it's not. It doesn't really make it go well. It's not going to push. It's limited to what it'll push out. And a lot of like the turbo diesel over here, right? They're only what's the word? They're quite low boosting turbos,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that. Well, that's that original we put out, that Audi one, right? That was 130 PS, right? But it's been changed to 170, right? So all it's doing is overfueling a wee bit. It's had the map changed slightly, right? The turbo's been turned up, the actuator's been turned. It's variable vanes that's in that one, right? So if I really want that one to go really, really fast, I'd go and get a 150 turbo, right? Out of a 150 Golf, put that onto that engine, but you have to change the manifold a wee bit. Get rid of some of the other bits as well, you know. But I've never Kevin. I've never done it. I'll be honest with you, mate. I've never had the urge to do it. I don't think it won't do any favors, if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's meant to run at a certain, although the Audi is 170, but 170 is probably all it'll handle, before it starts to blow things to bits. So
Actually, I won't mention that in one deal. Actually,
I'm not to give secrets away there. Before Kevin goes and pulls out the Dodge.
Oh, sure. What's that? Don't give secrets to me.
John already knows,
What's that?
how to increase boost and stuff like that. You already know that stuff. So
You can do it with turbo, or just remap the car.
Aye, but you can do it through the actuator as well, John. Now.
Yeah, you can adjust that.
Aye,
You can adjust the boost, carbony boost.
Cobbly boost. I like Cobbly's boosts. They're nice. They're tasty.
Yeah, me and Amanda, we were in Home Burgers on Monday. It was just horrible people in the place. It was just absolutely horrible.
Horrible people.
Arrogantness.
I thought Dane was full of horrible people. Anyway,
It's the same in noodles. It's just full of horrible people. People are not moving out the way. They're just like, it's like get out of the way. You know, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's just one of those days. People think everyone was just in a huff.
everybody was that Monday.
Yeah.
They were sad because it was Monday and it should have been the weekend. That's what it was.
I don't know. I just didn't feel right
The
at all.
weekend went too far. That's what I would say. Shh. You can do it through a laptop. Don't be telling people that, Dirt Rider.
Yeah, but you have to have the software.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you what software to buy.
Hello,
You
GP. How you
can
doing?
do it on the diagnostics.
Aye, Ash.
You can do it off of the diagnostics.
Okay.
No, not on diagnostics. It's
Yeah.
it's similar to diagnostics. Similar. Diagnostics
Close to my
usually
cigar.
right. Well, this is what I know, right? Diagnostics only read problems, right?
Yes,
Or point in
yes.
the right direction, right? And clear fault codes. You need other software to write things, and right, that's as far as I'm going. Okay. Right, you can work it the rest yourself.
I can update it because the disk there for it.
You can buy, right? As John knows, you can buy other things, right? That you can plug into a laptop, then you can plug into your car, and you can rewrite it. But I don't know if Raphael's still in the chat. If you know a wee bit about coding, computer code, and stuff like that, you can do all sorts of wonderful things to cars, right? Especially the Volkswagen variety. There's even files you can get, right? John knows this. There's even files you can get and put them into the ECU yourself, right? Remapping is a whole different ballgame. Kind of.
I don't think you can remap an old Triumph harness.
No, you can't. Or a Fiat 500 or a 125. I'm sure it's a Fiat 125 you've got, Raphael, on it. Looks a bit like a 500, but evening needs buddy. How you doing? I've had to put my specs on because you can't see the screen.
Wait, you're on your phone, are you?
Aye, kind of. I'm on both. I'm on both.
You're on both.
Aye, I'm on both.
He's got the chat on his phone and he's got
I will chat on the phone and
the
StreamYard on here, So it's working kind of. My lad got the remap equipment. I think that's the keys system or something like that. Yep, Jason, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
You're Oxford, so you'll be Opticom diagnostics, Not actually too sure what Citroen are using these days, I did have a Citroen one, but I sold it, I sold it because I didn't need it anymore. I have a friend that has all the software and then he lets me have it. I downloaded it. Don't tell him. Right there. What? Send me a copy.
Oh, he's got that camper, the camper van, the van or the caravan inside there's on the main street.
That's Lindsay's.
This guy hasn't been down for that.
No, the Rosers have been round twice.
It still hasn't moved in.
The Rosses.
They've been round twice. Here, I was out working on the car there the other day, and she came in the car park, right, with the Focus police car, and she came back to I don't know, about 3 meters away from me, right, and then just looked at me, reversed out, and then waved at me out the side window, and I was like, "What's that all about?" Lexia, that's it. I went and sold it to a Dutch boy partner today. I sold the whole lot. I have the Ford software there. But the problem I find here, Jason, right? I just noticed what you said there. The problem I find with spending like 1,500 quid on that on a car. If I'm going to change a car in a couple of years, right? There's no point, you know. What's the point? And the other thing too, right? I've got handheld machines, right? Handheld machines are just as good, you know, for what I'm doing with them, you know. That's what I say anyway. I mean, all I want to know is generally what's wrong with it. I want a point in the right direction. You know? I was going to say, oh well, that's wrong with it, and I'm going to go and have a look at that. You know, so it's not rocket science. You know? I don't use them for knocking ball joints. Usually I can suss that out. Just usually when the lights come on the dashboard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame. It's okay if you just got advisories for it, but not failures.
Aye, but if because of it doesn't work now, you'll get failures. How you doing, Scrap it, man, Gary?
Garrett.
Hey, Gary. Thanks for the stickers, by the way.
They're not expensive, partners. You get a Chinese knockoffs, Us here, I've got one there for the Volkswagen, but I've got a full copy of BCDS as well, and I've got the Mandela ones, right, for pre 2002 and from 2004 all the way up to the latest one. But for as often as I use it, right, you know, it's like I don't even have a Ford car now, so it's like, why have I still got it? You know?
You can't wash your hands off Ford.
Well, that's what they say.
Nothing.
The old ones here, John. The old ones were good. The old Mark Ones and Mark II Fiestas, man. I'd have 10 of them again. I would.
Yeah, that picture I sent you the other day. That's me.
I know you look completely different with here, man.
That was 1997 or something, maybe.
1997. Wow.
Yeah, 1997. It's restoring XR2.
Yeah, I was still in college then, 1997.
I have restored it. I put new inner outer sills, new inner wings, outer wings, and started getting a bit floor out of it. And I thought, I can't guard it anymore.
I think the first thing that I ever welded was that Rover 214. I welded a floor panel on it, and my welding was still like bird poo then. There's not a lot changed.
Tim tried to come up, but he's.
What's wrong with Tim? Internet. Hang on a second, please.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim's had a haircut.
Yes.
Is that Tim's brother?
Different room as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in my kitchen.
I was going to say that's the kitchen.
Yeah. Can I show you my living room?
Did you destroy it with blue paper?
No.
I ain't got a launch one, mate, but I got an hotel one there. Hotel seems to be just as good there. I wouldn't mind the newer hotel one there.
East Coast, AJP.
Because when
Dick,
you buy
I'll get that sent away to you for at the end of the week, mate.
Okay, mate. You should have it any day now, mate.
Excuse me. I need to get a VAG scanner. Diagnostics.
Is it just for the Audi, John?
Yeah, but I don't understand that diagnostics line because I worked in every other Volkswagen.
Just buy a KKL lead, man. In fact, if you want, I'll give you my old one there because I was going to get a new one anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Jason.
I don't know if I'm wrong.
You don't know if it'll work? Well, if I give you the software.
James of Savage Guy.
Cummins diesels. Aye, we do have Cummins diesels, but they're in trucks. They're in like.
No, you're not hearing, Raphael.
They're in ERFs and like.
ERFs. Try to think what else.
Some of the ones as well have Cummins in them, and some of the tractors and stuff like that have Cummins.
Cheers, East Coast. I'll take that.
Cheers, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Ken.
Okay,
You
all
can
right,
pick
Ken.
them. You can
Me and
pick.
Tim could be brothers if we didn't have glasses on now.
Hi.
Same hairstylist, I would say. Yeah?
Hi.
Your long lost brother. Or...
You got
Could
good
be.
airlines. You got good airlines, you bet.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah. So what's people's plans rest of the week?
I've got to try and get Amir to do that brake pipes tomorrow, but I don't know if he's finished doing that clutch.
Was that an old
Yeah.
idea? Was it a new?
If he's finished doing it, it'll be down in the morning.
You can get Jason. I'm only 48.
Then I'll get him to do that brake pipes. It
Yeah.
saves me them, I'm not bored doing them. I can't be bored making a few brake pipes. Getting lazy.
Yeah. Remember the last time I had that silver golf I had, it was a pain in the ass.
That's what
I can't believe you've not got that fucking airbag sorted.
Yeah, it's quite complicated, Tim. All these wires and stuff. You've got to be careful doing it. But I'll get it sorted.
Yeah.
I got to the 12th of December anyway, because I'm in the tea round out.
Get that and MOT, darling.
Did I get the MOT?
Aye.
No, not yet. I've got brake pipes to do. Headlights and stuff were done yesterday, but I've been too busy today to even look at it. In fact, I'd say I've been too busy today. I did do something today. I put a battery on it. I took the battery off it because the other day I left the door open and I put the light on, the interior light, put the battery flat. So I took the battery off it and put the battery in charge last night, and I shut the battery on at night.
I'm only a year older than Jason Hughes on East Coast. No, I thought they was older than me.
I'm 46 in January.
I'm definitely the
46 in January. I'm 42.
Yeah.
Come on,
46, Christ.
42.
So what age are you, Dick?
How you, mate?
What age are you, Dick?
34.
That's the youngest one up here, man.
34. He's
Must be at least 54, Dick.
What? I missed that one. What was that?
Must be at least
Tina does
54.
my hair, Ken. Tina does my hair all the time, man.
My paper round was
Hold
known
am I?
as a
Am I the
Himalayas.
youngest one here?
I think you're the few, Dick.
yes.
Yeah, 46.
It's only a number. It's only a number.
That's very true. Very true.
Yep.
I keep
Try
telling my
telling-
wife, I have to grow old. I don't have to grow up.
Yeah.
Here, try telling yourself it's only a number when you're pulling yourself out from underneath the car and you feel as sore as hell.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to rest the transmission on your chest. So,
Well,
Do you not feel it that day, Ollie? I was sore as hell that day.
it's your knees, your back, and everything. You go, man. I know the feeling.
My hips are so sore.
I'm as bad, like,
Hips is the worst. I can deal with sore knees, but just your hips.
I watched a video today, right, this morning. It's probably appeal to dirt rider. I don't know if dirt riders are following the same person as me, but it was an American, right, and he was trying to get an old petrol, the V8 going, right, with Holly carburetor on it, right, and it's in a scrapyard, right, and basically I thought I'd make a better job, right, okay, because. Right, all I did was like chuck petrol at it, right, and a battery, and expect it to run. Well, the thing is, right, with a carburetor, right, and most small engine folk will know this. Carburetor's full of old petrol, right?
Yeah.
What's going to happen, right?
It's not
Jet
going to
is
run.
automatically going to be all choked up, all the shit at the bottom of the carb, right?
Yep.
But they couldn't get it going, and what he said at the end of the video made me laugh. He says, before anybody puts in the comments, when are you going back to start? You know, I'm never coming back near the scrapyard ever again. That's me. I'm going to stick to the Eagles. I'm never touching a pedal ever again. That's what I feel like sometimes.
That's what I started following a guy yesterday. He's got an old. It's got quite a few cars in the field. I think they're both this old.
I like some of that American guys that just go to start.
There was a massive Ferguson sitting there for about 20 odd year, petrol one, paraffin one. You got it going.
Aye.
It's pretty well, but it needs a new.
Yeah, probably clean the carb.
No, you put new plugs in, new carburetor, new stripper cap leads, a new starter on it, and it went start first time. That's crazy.
Oh, excuse me.
Cove 19.
No, smoking, that's what 20 years of smoking does to you. That's what 20 years
So when are you going to stop?
When am I going to stop? When my mate hypnotizes me to stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
don't think that'll work.
Well, you don't think it'll work? I hope it'll work.
Have you tried the vape? Have you tried the vape?
Yeah, I tried the vape, and I cough worse with a vape than I do with bogs.
I know what'll work, Ollie.
There's more chemicals in the vape than anything.
I cough worse with a vape, man. So
I'll just hide your fogs.
Aye, but then I get really angry.
And then you'll end up with two black eyes, John lad.
Nah, he's bigger than me. He's seen the size of him.
Doesn't matter. My motto is the bigger they are, the harder they fall, mate.
Yes, that's what my old man says, yeah.
That's what I got told. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, that's what my old man told me.
Yeah.
I'd always hit him with one of these.
Yeah,
What
right,
is that, size 11?
Hit him and then run.
I'll be lying on the floor going, what the hell happened?
yeah, right in the doctors.
Yeah, if I hit him, I'm going to have to hit him hard, right?
Yeah.
With the Audi.
I'll just fight it off.
I would just stand there and hold it, and the wheels would be spinning and spinning.
I'd be like, Ollie, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're supposed to be doing something.
I did talking about on John and just letting the wheels do that in the car park, But I think my neighbour was going to police to me,
See, a couple of years ago, me and Ollie were stripping up a Passat, putting leather seats in a black Passat you had, and we were sort of kept laughing.
Wait a
laughing our
second.
heads off.
I got a message for you, I don't know if you heard it earlier on, I want to say it.
Excuse me.
Does it taste good the second time?
No, you won't eat it, I want to say it. I need to find where the sound goes on this phone. You know when you record the sound. Where does that go? 2 seconds.
I smoked, Jason, but I'm glad I stopped.
I wish you would stop too,
Filthy habit.
I've been stopped since 1996.
I thought you could say 1976.
Shut up, you stupid dick.
It's nice to know you guys like each other.
John.
Oh, bit of banter. Rip him out.
Right, we're working on a car, right? And this is all we hear, right? It's like, what are you doing, man? And he just went, And he just kept doing it.
That Zimbab trying to figure out what's under his seat.
Oh, crazy, man. He's a good pal, like, but, he goes all the time.
I think that's what we were laughing at that day. We were laughing sticks as like,
I want to give you feedback. Right, I've sorted that.
Unfortunately, in the pocket.
How much does it cost for a pack of cigarettes? In
varies.
UK?
£9.
Yeah, I roll my own there.
Yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes.
9 pounds. That's what? That's about $13 US.
Rolling
Yeah.
tobacco is probably
You get,
about,
you,
I'd
you
pay
get,
about
you get pouches.
£15.
You get
Yeah,
pouches, Kevin, and you get like
Pay
golden
50
leaf and all
quid
that.
for your tobacco. I paid 20. I paid 21 quid for my tobacco up here.
Do you have 50 gram or 30 gram?
50.
Mm.
I never buy
No.
30s. Think I think
I have
30s
Yeah.
are a waste of money, mate.
I
So
have
it's
the
always a
30.
50 I buy. But then
They done away with the 10 gram bags, didn't they?
Yeah,
There's-
I
there's
used to
only
buy the
two
10
left,
gram
like.
bags. But
See you later,
there's
Kev.
only about 4 quid. Them were.
Crazy.
Okay, Ken. Talk to you later, buddy. You take care, man.
All right,
Huh?
Ken, stay safe.
Take care, Ken.
There were different sizes,
Stay
though,
out of the
different
rain.
grams,
Yeah.
different
You
prices.
get 10 grams as well, do you not?
No,
Probably.
Not over here, no. Not
I'm
in
sure
here.
you do up here. I'm sure you
no,
get 10.
they've done away with it, Ali.
I think
30 gram. It's 30 gram or 50
Done
gram.
away with the 10 gram bags. It's now
Ah.
30 gram.
Ask not in the corner.
It depends where you go from.
Yeah,
Very impressive.
I'm up there. Yeah.
Aye, above you.
Above me.
Above you. I think.
No.
I think
I think they've done away with it altogether.
I think
Prices from
I'll get some of that over from Spain and Europe, and it don't taste as nice. It's genuine, but
Nah,
it
it doesn't.
don't
It's got
taste the
what do you
same.
call it? Nah,
Drum.
I don't like that one.
No, I'll
Drum.
smoke.
I don't like Old Holborn too. It's too oily. Yeah.
It's a golden leaf you smoke, isn't it, Ali?
Gold leaf. Aye. I used to
Um,
smoke Gold in Virginia, but
I can't stand that.
it became too expensive for me, so I decided to change to Gold Leaf, which is a blend of Virginian tobaccos. There you go. But other tobaccos are available. There
Yes.
you go. That'll stop you getting a copyright.
I think there used to be a shop in the market, Victoria Market, used to sell different kinds of tobacco and pipes and stuff, cigars.
My dad used to smoke a pipe and cigars.
Did you ever see a clip on Stall Game?
Aye.
About to go in the tobacco shop in Glasgow and come out and smoke everywhere.
It's when you get the strawberry one, you know, and walking in a room and then you smell strawberries and all that.
Aye.
I'm sure there used to be a shop in the Victoria Market, Ali. I'm sure there was years ago.
There used to be a tobacconist. Aye, there used to be. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
You probably still get that in America, Kevin. Now you got tobacconists.
Yeah.
I think all the
Look,
supermarkets.
if
I think all supermarkets are ruined.
if I had started smoking when I was a kid, I'd probably have spent $500,000 on tobacco by now.
Aye.
I'm trying to get you to stop smoking in this country.
Their revenue and tax, right, that they make off tobacco, right? The revenue they make off, they're going to have to stick that somewhere else, right? So what's eventually going to happen, right? They're going to end up with a nation that doesn't smoke, right? Okay, none of the younger folk that I know smoke, right? So eventually, right, you're going to end up the whole nation, UK, don't smoke at all, right? Okay, right? So no one's going to buy tobacco, right? So there's like a product that's going to go completely bust, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the UK is not going to buy it because no one smokes. What's the point, right? So, and the revenue they make on that money, right, or rather that tobacco, they lose, right? Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
So they're just going to have to stick it on something else.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
That's like here now in New Jersey, the previous governor put a law into effect that if the gasoline taxes decrease
yeah,
by a certain amount in the course of a 12-month period, then they have to raise the price of gasoline by adding more tax onto it.
Yeah.
So because of the pandemic, they raised gasoline taxes 9.3 cents per gallon. Beginning of
I think
ours
the value
has
of
gone
oil.
down because England are in lockdown, right? And
Yeah.
we're
We're
not in
paying this-
lockdown up here,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
our price of fuel has dropped, right? Because I went there week before last when England wasn't in lockdown and they bought fuel, right? And it was 114 or no, sorry, it's 114 now, is it? No, it's 112 now.
It's 112 now.
It was 119, right? Okay. So this shows you how much it's dropped, right? So right down to, it was 114, and then it's now 112, right? Okay?
Yeah.
So it's dropped completely, yeah?
I remember when
crazy,
the first lot.
Yeah, and that's per liter. So you're still paying $3.50, $4 a liter. I mean, a gallon.
A gallon, aye.
Yeah. So,
Aye.
you know, for here in the U.S., the fuel is much cheaper. Why, I don't know, but it is. And you know,
'cause you got more oil than us, Kevin. Eh? That's all it is.
yeah. Well,
And your car's I can't say this word. Preliminary. Can anyone help me out with that word?
Preliminary.
Right.
Preliminary.
Our
Yeah.
preliminary petrols, right? Over here, most cars are, well, I know the older cars are diesels. A lot of the newer cars are petrol, but even so.
Yeah. Yeah, we've only got about 10% diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas in the UK and in Europe, it's about 40 or 45%
Yeah.
diesel.
You burn more petrol than you do diesel in the States.
Yeah, yeah. But regular gasoline, 87 octane, is 205 per gallon right now, and diesel is 235.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel dropped
So
again.
diesel is more expensive because there's less use of it.
Aye.
But I can buy home heating oil, which is the same as diesel fuel, for $1.59.
Aye, but the heating oil, is that not kerosene?
No, number 2 heating oil is diesel fuel.
Aye, right. Okay, so that's the same as what we call our red diesel, right?
Diesel,
Yeah.
Because we can use that as heating oil, right? But a lot of them choose not to use it because it's something to do with the gases in it, it could be the sulfur, actually, I'm not sure, higher content of sulfur. My brother, you see, he's heating oil, right? And he uses the kerosene version, right? Now, kerosene, right? If you mix it with cooking pot, right? Cooking pot veg oil, right? You can make your own diesel, you know?
Right.
Also, kerosene too, right? This is another thing I learned a few years back, right? I'm not so sure on. I don't know so much on, like, I wouldn't try it in my Passat, or rather, I wouldn't try it in my Audi, But I was told by somebody else that you put gear oil into it, and you ran kettle and gear oil, it would run as diesel. I'm not so up on that, so I wouldn't know. But I do know that kettle and waste vegetable oil works fine. It just smells like a chipper. And I'm willing to live with a car that smells like a chipper. I don't care.
See, they dye the fuel. They dye the diesel fuel. It's either clear for road use,
or
red
for agricultural. Agricultural.
I think red is trucks.
And over
green,
here,
green is agriculture. Red is off-road use.
Red over here is
agriculture.
You can burn a percentage of red in a truck that's used off-road and on-road. I'm not sure on the percentage rate, right? But I know my cousin, he has well, he used to be my uncle, but he passed away. But they used to burn a percentage of red diesel because they were running on a site, and in the dumper truck, so it was running back and forth and on a site all day. And if they wanted to drive home with that truck, it wouldn't matter what fuel was in the tank, you know. So they got away with a percentage,
But I think there's people who know that.
What East Coast said, heating oil is more cleaner to burn than red. But I noticed with heating oil, East Coast, mate, if you pour heating oil on your hand or that, right, it burns like heck, right? Whereas if you pour diesel on your hand, it's more an oily kind of. It's not a what's the word? It doesn't burn your skin or anything.
Yeah, well, kerosene is basically jet fuel.
Yeah, I know it's jet fuel and helicopter fuel. Yeah, I do know. I know. Here, Kevin, I'm not a helicopter pilot, right? I've been in a helicopter. I've never been on a plane, right? But I do know about the fuel.
Someone's got feedback.
Someone's mic's playing up.
Hang on a second. I'll mute me. Maybe it's me. Yeah.
Oh, Dick's away.
Oh, it's it.
It could have been Dick. Maybe it was his phone plays up after a while. I'll be right back. Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'm still here. I'll just turn my camera off for a second.
Part of this is saying about that red diesel. People that know that and people use it. So
Red diesel's all right, man. It's just higher in sulfur.
I was just part of this is on about the tax duty or something. It can't be used in road vehicles.
You know, part of this, right, up here in the Highlands, mate, right? Do you know where our nearest customs are? Jason would love this because Jason got a truck, right? Our nearest customs are over 110 miles away from us, right? So say
Glasgow,
Highlands,
Glasgow, isn't it?
it's over Perth. It's at Perth. That's the nearest customs, sir.
Bloody hell.
If you live in the islands and you burn, say, a full tank of red a month, right? The saving on that, right, on a lorry, right, is crazy, right? But, right, if they come up and they dip your tank and they get that red diesel in your tank, they don't do anything. All they do is turn around and tell you, burn the diesel out your tank, right? And you have to go back to the police and that. And then they go, they don't dip up here, partners. The police can't dip up here without what they call the commissioners, right? So they just don't bother, right? I've seen them. They've been right, because obviously I go to sales and that, agricultural sales. I've seen them sitting outside the agricultural, and the other place I've seen them, Tim, you know, when the pier grounds come up.
Yeah.
And there, dipping the lorries,
Yeah.
But other than that, you very rarely see them.
But that's what you were saying there. The police kind of dip on it off their own back. They need to have Vosa with them.
Need to have Vosa, aye.
You do get Vosa in Inverness. They come up sometimes.
Aye, but there's a Vosa depot here, John, But they don't do nothing because there was a guy got stopped coming out of Richards after getting an MOT, and the van was full of red diesel. They phoned Customs and Excise, and Customs and Excise says, "Oh, how many litres does he have?" And he's like, "Oh, 60 litres." He says, "We're not coming all the way out there for 60 litres. We're not coming all the way up from Perth for 60 litres. We're nowhere part time." Yeah. So
the thing you get away with up here. That's the thing.
Hi.
Especially on the West Coast.
Not that I use it myself. I'd rather use chip fat.
I remember that that Mondea had red diesel in it.
Aye, we took it all out. We took it all out.
Yeah.
Why did you use StreamYard link, John?
I don't think it worked. No, because I thought it didn't work the first time.
It did. I seen it.
No, because I don't have the chat all the way down. That's why.
When I first went on the fair, we were going from Kings Lynn to Peterborough. We got stopped by Vosa. This was before it was Vosa. We got stopped and they went right the way through the lorry, the ghost train, and all they found on the lorry was one leaky air tank.
They stopped my father after an MOT, and truck was in for the MOT, and they stopped him, right, and he had one small fuel leak on the return, right, and they made him take the truck all the way back to the testing station and have it retested, right, just for a small fuel leak. And it was on a return line.
I think if you drive down to Perth, Perth, that's where you see all the.
There's more down the Central Belt,
Yeah.
Because we're classed to being in the sticks. Even though I live in a city, it's still the sticks.
I think it's mainly up north, Ali. They won't bother you.
Nah. I seen that here East Coast when my brother was down in Rugeley, right? My brother worked down there, and they had a Nevada pickup, right? This is funny, Right? They had a Nevada pickup, right? and on the farm, right, the Nevada pickup was not almost the diesel. So they went to the red diesel tank, right, and they put a gallon's worth of red diesel on it to get them to the petrol station. And it's just as she was going along there, this is my brother's boss, like, right. She was driving along, she got pulled, and Vosser went and dipped the tank, and the copper turned round and says, "Do you know you've got no diesel in your truck?" He says, "Yeah, I'm on my way to the petrol station to put diesel in it." Right?
Oh, he never got fined. Never got fined.
Nope. Never got 9. There's no diesel in it, Dick.
Yeah, I told you guys I had a 96 Passat TDI wagon.
Right.
And they told me at the dealer that the fuel tank was 18.5 to 20 gallons. And I tried figuring how do you get 18.5 to 20? But the way the tank was made up, the fill tube came out here. So you had another bubble across the tank up top.
Yeah.
And that's where all the foam went as you were pushing the diesel in.
Yeah.
But at the filler neck, there's a little switch. If you push it, it lets the foam bleed out through a secondary tube.
Yeah.
So I found out about this, and I'm sitting in the gas station one day, and I'm filling the tank, and kid's standing there looking at me. He says, "How much does that hold?" I says, I could keep pumping this forever. He says, "Where are you putting it?" I says, "I've got valves that go down into the rear tires." I says, "I fill up the rear tires, it bleeds the air out." I says, "And I can get an extra 10 gallons in there." I had this kid believe in it. He went and told his boss about it, and the boss came out and said, "Really?" I said, if you believe it, then sure.
We're no that rough up here.
I got 25 gallons of diesel fuel in an 18.5 to 20 gallon tank.
Right, that's amazing though when you think about it. Where all the fuel goes,
Yeah. Over 1,000 miles between Phillips.
Aye. Oh, the old Passat to do that no bother, I know that one I had. That was good in fuel, like,
Yeah.
Park Nest isn't going to chance it in Halifax.
I used to drive that car.
You're driving a Citroen.
My wife got nuts with me. I used to drive that car until the fuel gauge hit 0.
Yeah.
And then she'd say, "Are you going to buy fuel?" I said, "Nope, I'm good for another 50 miles.
No range. I've done that a few times myself. No range.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, you fill the tank with 25 gallons and you put 400 miles on it before the gauge comes off of full.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's what John's ones are like now,
What's that?
Really good in fuel, Get out of here. I get what? I get about 3. If I fill my car up to half a tank, I get about 300 miles, right? Okay. But John's probably closer to 400 because he's got 100 PD, he's slightly better.
Is that on
fuel.
half a tank?
Half a tank, aye.
Half a tank.
That was what's that? 60-liter tank, So that's
you can't beat dirty diesel.
Oh, why? Yeah, you get complicated down there, Jason, man. You need to move to Scotland. You're no complicated up here.
Oh, you see, one day, it must have been a few years ago, my mate in Florida, he used to have the coal lorries and that. So, Vosa was with a place just outside Brora, you know where the old mill is. They were in there pulling trucks and pickups and that. So, the guy's name's Miles. He told me one day, he says, I'm sick of these bastards up here. So what he did was he went the back road out by Roger, because he was going to Alipool to do his rounds of the coal lorry. So he took the back road up to Balnacoil, Roger, and up the west coast, just to avoid to avoid the Vosa.
No,
Town now.
Once they stop you once and they've got your name in their book, man, they stop you all the time, man.
I've been pulled in by the Vosser before.
So,
They've stopped me a few times. I can't hear. I can't go out after a certain time at night, mate, and they stop me, mate. But in the car on my own, they'll stop me. It's like it's not for like I was out stealing or anything. But I used to go down the dumpsters, mate. I used to chuck stuff in the back of the car or not, mate. I got caught for that. So there's no chance of me doing it now, mate.
They've got various inspection points, so the vehicle standards agency.
Down with you, they do.
Yeah.
I know someone who went abroad on a beer run in a brand new van, and then he came back, got to customs. Customs seized the van and drilled it and looked for drugs in it, and he had to pay for the van to get sorted.
Smashing freezer lollies with JCB East Coast, man. Yeah, it's a shame we don't blow up the boats that come across.
Exactly.
All these mariners in them. We need to send a few jets down your way, I think.
Or aeroplanes.
That's a jet. There's how many jets is there out there, John? There's a bonny pickle,
there's a few, like.
Big airbase, I don't know.
But I think being up in the Highlands up here, you get away with most things, especially like the Vulsa and all that stuff, red diesel and stuff.
They don't bother you, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think if you went down and started sticking your two fingers up at them, they probably would, but easy life up here, you see. Most of them have come up from down in the Met and all that. Most of the cops and all. They just want an easy life up here, 6 boats this morning.
You look tired, Tim. Are you tired?
No.
Overworked and underpaid?
Yeah. If I was working.
That's easy, East Coast,
I think we're all overworked and underpaid.
Yeah.
So,
did they give them fuel to take them home?
I'm going to call it a night.
Call it a night. It's good afternoon.
I was going to say, call it a day. Call it a day.
I'm tired. What can I tell you? I'm old.
It must only be like
benefits of the doubt. Benefits of the doubt.
I was going to say that. I can't relate to you.
All right. We'll see you all on the next one.
Take care, man. Take care.
Kevin, by the way, I posted something off to you was it Monday? I posted something to you on Monday.
I'll watch for it. Thank you.
No problem, Kevin.
Take care, everyone.
Good night, mate. Ta-ra.
And then there was 4.
No, there was 5.
Hold on.
Here he is.
He's in a different location.
He's in his garage. Or his shed.
Just away again. Jeez.
I need to get cleaning cloth for my glasses because it's like I've got a big smudge.
Tap been licking them.
Nah, I keep putting my fingers on them to man.
Oh, no.
It's like I can use my phone, man.
No, sorry, I'm just saying.
I have to go right at like that, and then like I'm putting the heat through the camera.
The Mikey or boiler, mate.
It's LIN.
Am I going slow?
No.
It's not.
Or is that Tim? Tim, put jerk in it and sit down.
Quit jerking, Tim.
Yeah, Tim's got fiddling.
Live on John's stream.
I changed your name, Ollie.
Oh no, sorry, mate. I thought it was an ordeal.
Polina.
Doesn't really bother me, John.
That's what it is ago.
I wouldn't notice, mate. I can't see anything with my specs. I'm sitting up, I can't see it.
Where's the tractor?
You can't see it?
No.
Damn it, babe. Let's see how far I can go in before my phone messes up.
All right, I see it. Behind the truck.
What's the pickup truck there?
One day, Dirt Rider's going to take that truck out and he's going to do a big number 11 with it. You wait and see.
Whoops, better not show that. Sorry about that, John, if I showed it.
So how
No.
you doing, Dirt Rider?
It was a BB gun, sorry.
Did you, Dirt Rider? Did you watch that video I was talking about? The one where they went to the scrapyard and they went to try and get that truck going, the V8 petrol.
That ain't the one John's making all that noise, is it?
John was making all that noise. No. It's not one of our videos. It's one of the guys I showed you before there. Mind, I told you they got a tractor.
No, I didn't see that one yet.
You didn't see it. Well, here.
No.
Don't watch it.
Okay. So you're saying it's not worth a
It'll make you mad. It'll make you mad. Don't watch it. Right?
You probably watch it now.
No, because you'll have probably got him in drink.
Hello, KD. How you doing? I'm not a lady, mate. Thanks for saying hello.
Katie, I think you're on the wrong channel.
Uh-oh.
Dirt Rider's garage is as big as my house.
Yeah, there it is. Got a massive garage, man.
Nice grass.
It's grass as well, tended.
Huge garage.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
What's that? Here, I need one like that too. I could. Here, in all fairness, John, if I had the money, I could build that over at Columns.
I spent all my retirement on it.
But the thing is, I'd never be out of it.
Dick, I guarantee you won't hit your head in there.
That one, East Coast, buddy. Yeah. I was watching a film on the telly, mate. That's what I was doing. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna whistle. Hold on.
I'm hearing you whistling.
What?
He's muted.
Well, he muted himself.
Hold on. Wait. Turn up your volume really loud, John, on your earphones, and I'll show you why I muted myself.
You gonna fart?
Don't.
We'll end up
for a couple of days.
I'll turn it down just in case.
I can wake up the neighbors. That's how loud I can whistle. There isn't no leaves no more.
No.
Nah, there's no leaves on most of the trees over here, Dirt Rider, mate. No. Apart from the evergreens, mate. They're not really leaves. Spikes.
Same here. There's leaves everywhere.
There's leaves everywhere on the road.
Yep.
It's quite dangerous. Like.
Sliding everywhere, man. I don't get cold, Dirt Rider, man.
No.
I don't want you catching a cold, man. Then you have to sit and watch all my videos if you get cold.
Hey Dick, I bet you can't touch my ceiling even if you jump.
Absolutely no chance.
I couldn't touch your ceiling, man. I'm only 5'6".
Dirt Riders. I'm in the night before, mate.
Even on a milk crate, I couldn't touch your roof.
You're living in luxury. I'm in the night before, my friend.
Poor Dick's in the cupboard.
I've seen the size of Dick's shed. I've watched Dick's videos. I've seen the size of it.
Yeah.
You couldn't expect my car shed.
Can you sleep in there, Dick? Is it not big enough?
No, you can't.
I forget what size it is. It's pretty big. I got the ceiling up high. I was going to buy a lift to put in a car lift, but I ran out of money, so and then I got
you're
hurt.
just taking the
and-
mic now.
Mhm.
You're just
Hey.
taking the mic.
That right there. There's no point in doing that. You know why? Because you don't have a bathroom in it.
What?
You don't have a bathroom in it.
Yeah, I do. Hold on.
No, you don't. You've got a bucket, the same as Ian.
There's still no rain. Are you want to drink it, Ollie?
I dare you to drink it all. Drink it all.
Where does the number twos go to?
That's what I said to him. What happens if you get caught short and you need a number 2? You do it in there too.
No, I just walk over. I only had to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess what? The house is right here. I'm going.
He's spoiled. He's spoiled.
Yeah, you spoiled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one day get a big workshop.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, my dreams.
But I'll build something one day.
Yeah.
I probably could right in the bottom.
But no foxes around.
I probably could build something off the back of the house. I've got a drop curb and all out there. Like, I mean, you can drive it.
Saving the money and I just can't be bothered.
Not to be nothing bad, boys. I worked hard all my life for this stuff, and that's the whole thing.
That's a good thing
And
about
that's
it.
why I enjoy it so much, because I work so hard for it.
The fruits of your labour. The fruits of your
Yes.
labour. Yeah.
Right, Dick.
I like it. Very good.
I worked a lot in 7 days a week, 2 jobs. What was it? One time I had 3, but that didn't last very long. I needed to go to sleep every once in a while.
Yeah.
But
Well,
2
yeah.
jobs was hard enough.
You had to get 2 hours sleep a night right there, ma. At least
I
2.
used to only sleep 4 hours and then go to
Yeah.
work every day.
that.
I did that for a whole year, and then the doctor said, you can't do this
I
anymore."
did that for wait a minute, how long? Probably for about a year, eh? But I was working at sea, right? And it totally knackered my stomach, right?
Yeah.
I was drinking beer as well, right? Off the
Oh,
boat,
yeah.
going and drinking beer and all that. And I was probably only getting some nights 3 hours sleep and then going back to work, right? So I was going to work probably half pissed.
Yeah. I understand that. Done there.
It doesn't work,
Mm-mm.
Going to work half pissed, especially on a fishing boat, right? I seen a guy, right? You know a block and tackle, right? You know what a block and tackle is, eh?
Yeah.
I seen a block and tackle hit a guy square on there, right? And a bit of his nose come flying out the bottom.
Oh, no.
Guess what? He carried on working. A guy carried on working, his nose all messed up, a bandage across his face, and the guy carried on working until night time, and then he went to hospital. I did the same thing myself, pretty much. I fell from the harbour onto the boat, knackered my back, went and did a day's work, and then came back in, and then went to hospital. But it was sore. And then, must be about 10, 15 years later, me and Tina were out visiting pals, right? And I was steaming drunk, right? And instead of taking, like, the steps down, like, in the flat we were in, I walked off the first step and forgot to take the rest of them and fell all the way to the bottom. And then I ended up in
A skateboard.
one of that boards, that spinal board,
Oh, yeah.
lying on top of a spinal board on one of that stupid beds and all that. Oh man, I thought I was never going to walk again.
Well, I thought you both
But thankfully I was okay. Might have damaged that here though. I don't know. I've never noticed anything any different. So
Did it sound like the start of EastEnders?
But no sense, no feeling.
well, that's what they say. Yeah. Well, I was pretty rubbered, Tim. You know, when you're drunk, right? You know, you just don't feel anything.
No, you do some crazy things when you're drunk.
Oh, why? Don't tell me about it. I know all about that. I had to phone my wife one day to come and get me because I got lost. I got lost in Inverness. Right? I had to phone Tina to come and get me because I didn't remember where I was. And then when Tina arrived, right, at the bar that I was supposed to be in, right, I wasn't there. I was in another pub. Right? Drunk a drink that I left on the bar, right?
Mom said I could.
And then I turned up about, I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes later, right?
You weren't fit to take any
And
milk.
I was like, "You drank my drink." I was like, "Oh, your missus drank it."
I give it to you.
I gave it to your wife
Or your girlfriend.
because you're in no state to drink anymore. You're going home.
When I was drinking liquor, Ollie, I could tell you many stories. Oh my God. Liquor makes me stupid.
I got older and more sensible, I think. I don't drink a half of what I used to.
I used to get many a times drinking liquor. And then I won a few times, but I've lost a bunch of times.
I know that one.
We only used to get, when I worked on the fair, we only used to get to go to a pub once a week on a day off, and that was a Sunday. Mind you saying that, we used to go after we closed, but the main time when you could get drunk was on the Sunday.
Aye.
But,
What's so bad? You go out there and drinking liquor and go outside and whoop each other and say, let's go in and have a drink now, and all bloody running down your face.
Dirt Rider. I'm gonna read to you what John Ladd wrote in the chat, right? Dirt Rider, you are a liquor and a sniffer, lol. You are a liquor and sniffer. That's what he put. I can't roll my tongue like that,
No, I can't.
No, I can't do that,
I don't care.
No muscles in my tongue to do that,
Hey, people joke with me. I don't care. Don't bother me a bit. That means they're leaving everybody else alone. Oh, another old cop.
Don't worry, it's only ballots.
Is that a police helicopter?
Come here. Brody. Hit.
You want me to take the whole road round?
I'm going to go back in the barn and get warm and shut this door and put my phone back on mobile hotspot where I can watch it on TV. So, fellers, I'm dropping down to the chat because I'm cold.
You go warm up there, Rider, man. I don't want you getting a cold. Okay?
Yeah. Your burn's starting to hurt when I get cold. Have a good one, Dad.
Take care, mate.
Yeah.
Take
You
care,
got warm up, man.
Take care, mate.
See you later, Kevin.
Have a good one, John. Thank you, John, for letting me up.
See you later. Take care.
You take care of Dirt Rider, buddy.
Hi, Crit. Bye.
Aye, so that's it, boys.
Aye.
Right.
Huh?
I don't like it. Lucas said now I'm drinking it all the time.
What is that? Lemon one?
No, apple.
Apple, yeah.
Apple bogies.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sugar free or has it got sugar in it?
No, it's just a normal one, I think.
Oh.
It's not the zero one.
In the fridge. In the fridge. I've been drinking tea all day. I'm on the tea. Yeah. Because it's good for me.
I should stop drinking.
So no, obviously it's not good for me, but hey, yeah. He did say I can't be live streams back that it gave you prostate cancer, but yeah, well, you only live one.
Yeah.
Coffee. Tea. Fake.
Aye. But I think it's because he doesn't drink tea. Yeah, he drinks Pepsi Max and and coffee.
Sometimes.
I don't know how tea can give you that. That's just ridiculous.
Well, that's what I thought, John. I don't
I've been
drink
drinking.
powder. Yeah, no,
I
like
don't drink
powder.
tea. I don't drink cow's
And I
tea,
don't
but I don't see it any harm.
I just drink black tea. Yeah, hardly sugar. Well,
I
hardly.
got milk. I got milk and I don't
Hardly.
have sugar now. I just have sweeteners in my tea or coffee.
Just put the tea bag in, right, and then pull it back out again, and then that's a cup of tea for me. I'm happy. I'm always happy. Oh, you know me. I'm not. I don't not smile.
I never. I'm always happy. Well, as well as can be expected.
Most of the time,
Huh?
most of the time, Tim.
Yeah, most of the time.
I know. I'll be called Jim Bob now, right? Here, John. I watched. What was it last night? I was watching a TikTok, and I thought of you, right? You know how you said, "Oh, the something you said to me the other day." Yeah, it was the Only Fools and Horses one, yeah, and it was they were sleeping, grandma and all that, and they were like night, sleeping bags, yeah. Right?
Young boy.
And he turns around, Rodney turns around and goes, night, young boy.
Yes, Crypto, I had a haircut. It was getting too long.
Yeah, you get your stickers, Crypto. I find the post now is actually really slow.
Ah, yeah, it is, man. I'm waiting on stuff. I'm waiting. A welding mask, and I'm waiting on that coming, and I'm waiting on other things coming as well. Which is taking time. So, not that I need to do. Yeah.
I'm saying with my haircut, it makes me look younger.
Maybe with England being in lockdown, it's younger. Eh?
Tim starting this year to make himself look younger.
Yes. Because he said he was starting this year to do it himself.
No, he got a haircut.
Well, that's not going to make him any younger.
It makes him look younger.
Does it?
Aye.
Oh, well, maybe I should get my hair cut then. It might
No,
be.
you're a woman.
I can't have a haircut. I just have to have a beard cut.
Of course you do.
No, John, lad, you just need to go and get it shined.
I don't want.
No, I just
like a man.
I just trim my beard. That's it.
I trim my hair so it looks like a beard.
Bumfuff.
Bump up, that's it. I don't have any. Yeah, that's a thing, right? Because I can't really grow a beard. Tina's allergic to facial hair, right? And
But shave your arse.
I can grow a bit of a beard, right? But then I end up with nothing here and nothing here. It's just because blotchy.
So you've got to shave it.
Can't be bothered with that, but to shave it.
If I shaved my beard, I'd probably look about 10 years old.
No, you'd look like an egg.
Yours probably got his head.
No, not dyed my hair at all, Crypto. There's never been a hair dye in my hair.
I'm grey down the sides, Crypto. Well, look at the sides of my head. I'm grey. I'm grey on that side and grey on that side. All the way around the side here, it's starting to go grey. Yeah, it's just stress. That's what that is. But I've been.
What phase are you in down in Motherwell?
Years, right? So
phase 3.
No.
So far, I can't do.
We were in phase 3 for long enough.
We're in phase 1 up here.
I don't know, but I think she's going to put everything in lockdown for Christmas.
She ain't bother.
Somebody said something like that to me as well.
There's a video. I put a video on Facebook today. Some guy went to a COVID-19 test place. You walk past it, and there's no one in the area at all. It's another guy. He went to hospital. There was no patients at all.
Well, the Grey's there crypto, but
Right.
I did Grey too. That was Dirt Rider.
I don't mind Dirt Rider. I'll get my own back.
Yeah.
I'll get my own back with you, Dirt Rider. So I went and made a 9mm spanner today, man. Didn't have a 9mm spanner. You see, we're going to go down to McGregor's and buy one. I says, don't do that, man. I says, just follow up one and order one online,
But remember, he's got to give it back to you.
I'll get back me tomorrow. Get back until he's doing the job,
John, lad, that's too much information. Thank you very much.
TMI, John,
Aye.
TMI, man. TMI.
I think it's funny.
Can you? No, you can't really extend your shed either, too, Dick, because the bit where the spanners are, that's the back wall,
That's right, mate. Yeah.
So, but you can't. Could you not come this way? Can you not build out this way?
Probably about 2 foot, maybe. About 2 feet. But I think in the long run, my plan in the long run is to keep this as my little workshop.
Aye.
But I'll probably get maybe a 10x12 over the other side. So that's my plan. Because I want to keep this for the setup that it is now.
Because it'd be a handy tool store, man.
That's what I mean. I don't want to uproot this to go elsewhere. I'd rather keep this and then have a bigger workshop, if you like.
How big's your garden?
Say again, mate.
How big's your garden?
It's not massive out the back. It's bigger out the front because I'm on a corner. I'm on a corner plot, so it's bigger out the front. But there is room because I did think about extending, but I'll probably be having another workshop if you like.
How old is that shed of yours in?
Not very old at all. Probably I would say where are we? 4 or 5 months old.
It's pretty new actually.
You've got a fair load of lawnmowers to do, man.
Oh, I've got loads, mate. I've got absolutely
I've seen you put another video out today, but I haven't had a chance to watch it, mate. I've been running around.
No, mate, no, it's fine.
It's in my watch later, man. I will watch it, like.
No.
Anybody that's put a video out today, I will get to it. It's just I'm not on time.
I'm the same as you. I've got loads to check back in on. That's on.
I just put them in a watch later. When I get round to it, I'll watch them.
No, that's it, mate. I know how it is.
Too many carries, Dirt Rider. Yep. Way off that. Here, Tim, you know what I had last night? I had a kebab last night.
A kebab?
Aye. I had a kebab in years, man. And a kebab.
I had a takeaway today as well. I had the kebab meat and chips. It's quite nice, actually.
I didn't have chips. I just had kebab. I ages there. But I didn't have no chili sauce. Don't like chili sauce there. Too hot.
The Chinese in Gordon just sounds closed because it's new owners apparently. So I had to get the other place. So we just got kebab meat and chips, and they had cheeseburgers and chips. So it was quite nice. It's cheap as well, reasonable.
We walked into a kebab shop one night, me and a load of my mates off the fair. And the first time we'd been in the kebab shop, and a guy behind the counter said, "Try it before you buy it." He gave us a taste of the kebab meat before we bought it, and everybody bought a kebab.
Aye. The one down here, like their kebab's quite good, You know, the meat's quite good, the doner and all that's quite nice, But I don't know, because like the Indian one is not as good, but the one down there for some reason seems to be really good, I got a packet flame grilled Doritos steak. If you want one.
Ooh. No,
Are you hungry, Tim?
We buy a big massive pack between me and Tina. And Tina, I don't like salt and vinegar. Tina eats all the salt and vinegar ones.
I got a big bag. I got a big bag the other day from Morrison's. 20 bags of crisps for £3. That's quite expensive.
That 24 pack only cost me £3 out of Asda.
Aye.
I think it's 20, but it's like what do you call it? Wonder.
oh, Golden Wonder.
Golden Wonder.
Yeah.
From Morrison's, 20 bags for £3. We could have got the Morrison's ones, but it's only salt and vinegar, cheese, onion, and ready salted. But this one had tomato and sauce, sausage, cheese and onion, and a few others. But it's still there. I haven't emptied the.
What you mean? You haven't got the munchies yet? He hasn't got the munchies yet.
I'm not really eating so much crap. I've cut down quite a lot.
Just wait till you get the munchies, man. You'll start eating them, man.
No, I've powder on the weight, man. I need to get it off.
So, are you going to take a chair out tomorrow? Like?
Yeah, I'll just it'll probably be easier to get to the sensor, I think.
Did you not take it out the last time? Just see if it's up.
No, because
Back in the minute, mate.
Kenny says it's actually in the pillar. You got to take the plastic trim off the side.
Aye. It's easy enough to take it out, Do you remember when we did the seats in the Passat? Do you remember when we did the seats in the black? Yeah. It's in the same bit, right? You know when we take the seat back, you like undo the bolts and that, right? You can pull the seat back, right? Yeah. It's in the side bit of the seat, if you can follow the wire, you'll find it, mate. Because
Kenny was saying it could be in 3 different places. It could be in the pillar, inside of the pillar. So you got to take the inside trim off in a wing. In the sill, or it could be inside the door. You know, the door where the rubber is.
I don't think it's in there. I think it's in the side of the seat. If I remember right.
Yeah.
I know when.
I need to see what it looks like so I can get out the right one for it.
I know when we did the Passat, like, I mean, to be fair, right? I was meant to phone John the day, I forgot all about it. I might phone him and ask him if it's an Audi. And if there's an Audi, you'll get one out of the abundance in there, because I'm still needing that. I'm needing that.
You call me Jim Bob. Tim Palmer, Jim Bob. That'd be good, John.
It's all right. My name's behind me, so I'm all right.
It's been the same to yours as well, Ali. Ali Mac.
I know. It's been like that since anymore. Most folk know who I am anyway.
That's fine. People don't notice it. Yeah, I might just do it tomorrow, and if it's fun, join up and see what it says.
I'm famous because I noticed someone's gone through and put dislikes on all my videos, so I'm famous. I don't care, fuck it.
It's pretty sad, really.
Does it matter? Nah.
Someone's been disliking your video.
Yeah, it's good fun, Dick. Do you know what? I don't care. Do you know why? I've got adverts, right?
Yeah, I know. That's good philosophy.
It doesn't really matter, does it? Maybe they dislike the adverts. Maybe that's what it is. I still get money for it. Not a lot, but still good fun.
Yeah.
Now, I suppose when I look at it from this point of view, right? I got a video there that's got 9 dislikes on it and about 30 likes. So you're going to get
everyone Jimbo.
Yeah.
Happens there. One thing I've got to say though, I don't really get trolled out, if you know what I'm saying. There's nothing that here. I just I just block someone if I don't like them. That's the end of it. Or here, no, I wouldn't. I tell you I don't like you, then I block you.
Some people like. I follow a guy called I think it's called IKA Explorers down south. He always goes to the ex-military places like like bunkers and stuff.
Oh, I think I've
And he
seen
said-
him.
He had a video up the other day saying the amount of abuse he's been getting, threats and all that, just because.
I got an email telling me fuck off. Someone wrote me an email, and in the email, all it was fuck off. Aye. I was like, well, fair enough. That's your opinion. Do you know where that's going?
I don't understand though why anyone would do that. So I just don't get it. I don't
The
get it.
face that they have to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, you well, Lord.
Superior power.
Jealous. That's what it is.
Well,
Superior power.
Oh, this is stupid. This is pointless.
Is that your boy?
Aye, that's my oldest.
All right, Tim's boy.
Same.
All right, Kyle.
Right.
Tell me you got a random in your house.
What?
That's your boy, man.
That's
You
my
got a
boy.
random in your house.
is he the one who steals all the internet, Jim lad?
That's one of them.
He's not stealing his internet tonight. He's making himself some munchies.
Well,
I might
that's
have
great.
his dinner, but he's having a munch.
Make some toast.
He's having some toast. He's a growing lad, man.
Yeah. That one. I'll just do that while he's in the kitchen.
You do. I like that when he's good, man.
Oh, bless you.
That's true, that man. Yeah, they're stuck in Mummy's basement. Never mind. Shame. Yeah, if they're annoying me, it's all right. I don't care. Just make sure.
I think I'll put it on my phone. I'll see what he said. He's got any ideas in.
Yes, I know, Crypto.
Like I said, John, went to see that rotten chief. Never mind, though, because if she ends up in the scrapyard, guess what? She's the same end code as the Audi.
Well, that was that.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm meant to be going to have a look at a Peugeot, the one I was showing you,
the 2.6 van.
because I need somewhere to store my tools. I can't keep putting them in the house, like, I'm putting the seat up and down, up and down, up and down.
My brother's getting a spark out to his transit Monday, I think.
What? Auto electrician?
Yeah.
What's that from, a crane deck?
2 seconds.
No, 2 seconds. Is that how long it's going to take them to fix it? Like 2 seconds? A long drive to fix your van. 2 seconds. I just did a mobilizer,
Well, there's an auto electrician in Rogert.
Oh, yeah.
He's mobile, so he's going up on Monday, I think, to look at his. I think he's going to program his key or something like that.
I can do
Well, it's
that.
not my grandson, you cheeky sod, Jason Hughes.
I can do that with that stuff. But they're going there. The key programming there.
Yeah, do that for him. Like, you can turn it in the ignition 4 times, whatever, and it bleeps.
I don't know about the new ones. Can't if you can do that, I know
Mark
I've got,
7.
I know that
7
I
transit.
see with the Ford software. Know how one I did your injectors with. It's got the key on that, You can code the keys with that,
All right.
Aye.
So he's got a guy coming out Monday, I think.
I'll take that compliment all day. When does it have the PlayStation?
So as like I said earlier, I'll give John a phone tomorrow. See if he's getting the E4s in. So if he has, I'll just go out and get a sensor.
I was supposed to phone him at the beginning of the week because he was meant to be getting another one in. And he said, "Oh, I'll put it aside for you." Yeah.
East Coast is March 7, so
All good, Jason.
just when he turns the ignition on, it just is not recognising the key. So
I think that's
he's got
common fault for them, man.
Yeah, he said, well, he's got it sorted out. He said, so I said to him, I'll go out and have a look, but he says, "Oh, he's using his car for work anyway." He says, "Well, please yourself." You know, see, brothers, man, they're just stubborn as hell. I says, "I'll try to help you. I'll come have a look at the transit for you." He says, "Oh, the guy came to see it Monday." He says, "I can still have a look at it for you." Well, he says, "You can if you want, but I won't be here. I'll be working." I says, "Please yourself." And
I thought he had that Ranger.
he was only following it, I think. But I says to him, "Why do you go back to a transit for you? That's the third transit he had problems with." I said, "Go and get a Crafter or a Mercedes Sprinter pickup or something like that, not another transit."
Better off with the older ones, man.
I told him, I says, "Get a Crafter or something like that pickup."
Aye.
Or a Mercedes pickup, but stop getting transits.
I don't know. See, because our crafters and the Mercs, they're just as bad, I believe.
Well, I know it's a boy. I know it's a guy in Brora. He's got a Mercedes pickup. He's not having problems with it.
Look at the problems Alfie had with the recovery stick, man.
I know. It's got moon miles at.
Aye, but it didn't when he got it.
I know.
He didn't have moon miles on it when he got it. It's only because he put moon miles on it.
Yeah.
That hang with.
Save the recovery tap. You probably make a lot of money.
Aye. But then most of them, well, I know Barry Bain, he bought his with.
She's not Jason.
When he bought it, so you just end up putting moon miles on them, man.
Yeah.
Things go wrong with them, depollution filter, EGR valve.
Oh yeah, East Coast. I remember that actually. Aye, the loom that rubs against the bulkhead frame. I remember that.
Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that as well, East Coast mate. Yeah. But I've heard it's quite common. It's quite common for the code to lose for the.
Do you have to take the clocks out for that, or don't you not?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I did see a video about it years ago.
My hair, Crypto. My hair's been cut. I just haven't cut. It's winter time. I don't cut it short in the winter. I only go down as far as the number 3 in the winter.
That's a number 2.
I cut
mine down as a 0 in the winter.
Here they are bad. That's what I heard as well, Jason. The boy I know that's got the recovery track, he put injectors in it. He did the head gasket on it. Worked it, but it's got 440,000 on it. The last one he had, he gave it away. There was no point in selling it when he was finished with it, so he just gave it away. It looks thicker than normal.
I think I did see a Mark 6 Transit recovery for sale a few days ago. I think it's in Bewley or something like that. Or moving forward.
Because my hair looks thicker than normal. Maybe it's just my head. Maybe my head's looking a bit thicker.
Yeah, well, he's got organised to get checked anyway, so it's not my problem. If my brother's stubborn, he just won't accept help from his brothers, so he can. That's what he wants to do. He can do that.
I can tell you, Jason. I don't dye my hair, mate. I'll tell you what's probably in my hair: oil. It's probably oil out the MD, Jason. Good old Rover leaks oil all the time, man.
Aye.
That's all we do. Leak oil.
I need to get out of floor mats as well. Floor mats are worn out.
I put other ones. I've got the original Audi ones in, and then I've got other ones on top of them, man.
I was in Lidl's today, and they got quite a few things in for like.
I ain't got nothing at B&M, man.
Trolley jacks in. They've got lights, LED lights, and all that stuff. No, like for inspection lights and all that. I'd like to get another one of them. So. Toolboxes.
We've got toolboxes on. Trolley jacks.
You just need to get a shed.
Yeah, I know. I got a storage box inside, but it's my sockets that are in the boot of the Audi actually.
Splinters are Black Death. The back lights and all that fail on the East Coast, mate. That's another problem I made had with his one. The back lights stopped working. I think I sold them back lights for it too. The ones with the LEDs and that. Because it kept something to do with the box on the back of it or something. But then the winch on it must be working.
Yeah, it is.
I've got grey hairs all around the side.
I've got grey hairs, but it just doesn't show up.
You just don't see it. The light, But if you watch my videos and that, but you see, like with the cameras being on the side of my face or that, you'll see the grey hairs, I think there's one video where I'm working on the sat, like 4 minutes long or something, and Tina's panning around with the camera, and you can see the side of my head's all grey, I look like a skunk. I care, like, doesn't matter, man. Who cares?
Right.
Tina doesn't care whether I look like a skunk or not.
We're not.
Not really.
That's not really important, is it? Your health is.
Not really. My health is more important. She says.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one.
Grass doesn't grow on a busy street.
Exactly.
Nope.
You got to take each day as it counts just now. You the fucking world is.
So I was messaging my brother about his transit.
My brother was. I told you that, about the guy with the D2200, the 2200. What am I talking about? The 22. D20.
Yeah.
He was supposed to send me a video of it. That here. I heard that as well. I've never used injector.
It is.
I've got one.
Apparently, crypto. I think the more you dye your hair, the more grey hairs you end up with.
See if you turn the injector East Coast, mate. Street copper, buddy. See if you turn them. Just turn them in it. I always get them out that way, Just put more grips on them and turn them a bit,
I got that injector socket. It come in handy, like.
I
wouldn't mind another ST220 actually.
Here, there's that one's still for sale. Mind that V6 one.
Yeah.
That's still for sale, man.
Where?
Elgin.
I've not seen it. I didn't see that one.
I've seen it,
Oh, yeah, it's the one that's off the road, isn't it?
It's off the road. It's missing the gear.
I asked him about that. He just he didn't reply back. You know, somebody says your message, but they don't reply back. I think it was some information that wasn't right, and I told him, but it was not correct, and then he just didn't bother getting back about it.
Just message him again.
It's probably rotten anyway.
He's probably forgotten. Nah, I don't think it'll be rotten.
No, not yet, Raphael.
Right, like.
Yeah, have you any luck with any jobs, Tim?
What?
Any luck with any jobs?
No, not yet. I need to phone up and get my forklift licenses renewed, and do that through Skills Development Scotland, and then it don't cost me so much money.
I was thinking about getting my SIA badge again because it's my mate. Don't know if you know him. His name's John Barkley. He's just started off on his own. I sold him Focus headlights last week, and he says to me, "If you got a job, I've got a job here for you, but it's just need to get your SIA badge." And he's looking for guards. I says, I need to get the ILA funding first.
You get 300 quid or something from them, eh?
But I need to do my exams again and all that crap.
I know, it's a pain in the neck, yeah. That's why I know mine, eh?
But I says to him, it's going to cost money. It's costing me, it's probably £300, then whatever that's for, but then it's about £400 for the badge.
What's that for being a doorman or a security guard?
Yeah, it's for your SIA. It's for your SIA badge.
Yeah. Once you've got that, you can do doorman, you can do...
you get different ones. You get Guardian one, you get the front line one, you get the CCTV one.
You need
I still got the old one, actually. I'll show you. It's pretty worn. Well, I still keep it. It's worn to hell. Like, I'll show you. Yeah.
I haven't got mine. Don't know where it went. Yours is well worn.
That's my last one. That's
worn about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know. My mate said to me ages ago, check online. And I checked online and put my number in. It doesn't even exist anymore.
I don't know where mine
Look
went.
at the U14. Look at the U14.
Yeah, all right.
Get a picture.
2 years before. 2 years before. Well out of date.
I've had two of them, Tim. I don't know what the other one is.
Do you know, in all the time I've had that, I never got to use it.
Nah.
They only last 3 years. You got to do it every 3 years.
Oh, you've got to renew them, man.
Yeah. I just keep mine in my wallet. I don't know why.
I've got the lanyard.
I had the armband thing, Tim.
She's supposed
I turned that door for about 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it sometimes.
I applied for jobs with that, but they said you need years experience or something.
But how are you supposed to get experience?
Hi, that's
when I spoke to my mate, if I renewed it a couple of years ago, I could have done straight away. But you get 3 years to renew it. But now I need to do the whole thing from scratch.
It costs a fortune.
But just the money. It's just the money.
That's why I never bothered. Because I let it go that long that it just expired, and then I had to do the whole thing.
Either that, my mate will put me through it, and I'll just pay it up through my wages. I don't know, but he says he's desperate for.
He'll get a grant for that, eh?
Well, he does guarding, so he's basically doing alarms. So last week, he says that he went in there because the alarm's going off. And he got halfway back to Inverness, the alarm off again, so he had to go back. And you had to get an engineer from Aberdeen to go to there
I was working
to sort the alarm out. Then
probably in my 30s.
So you had to go up to Wick to put alarm off. Then he said, "How do all the way down to Fort William?" That's why he's in gardens, because it's only him that's doing it. It's all over the place.
That'll be all mobile, John, on the car, eh?
That's what I'm saying. He's doing mobile. He's using his car. And do you know what he's got? He's got a Focus. He's got a Focus ST225.
Aye.
And it says he must have flipped up twice on one night because
I've never had Botox in the man near me, Jason. I know you're having a laugh, but I've never had Botox in the man near me.
That's Botox.
I don't need Botox.
No.
Don't need it.
Maybe crypto might put some cow.
Yeah, never know when I might need that.
He is crypto. He gets worse.
I might take the free bus pass. Like that'll be handy up here. Like I passed
Well,
yesterday.
the trains are still free just now, Ali.
Hi, I did notice that.
Well, unless if I went to the Inverness train station to get a train up here, it'd probably charge me because you have to go into the
We have to go into
train
the
station office.
but I know if I get a train out the way, it won't cost me. But just drive
If
out
I,
to
if,
me.
I, if I get a train here and then Gordon, then each way or whatever way I'll get it for free because there's no ticket
Just
officers
get a
on
turn.
the.
I'll drive out to the board and get a train back in.
Yeah, there's no ticket.
Yes.
There's no one's doing the tickets on the train.
Nah.
You getting cold in that shed, Dick?
No, I've just had to make the short trip from the little workshop to the house.
Oh, right.
So it's belting down out there, so I've had to put me up.
Oh, they.
There's no, here. It's supposed to rain up here all day, and all it did was spit rain. Never actually came to rain. Proper rain like that.
We're supposed to get a load of rain.
Well, my brother said it was pouring down with him, Tim, and he's in the west, so
Right.
probably make its way over during the night.
Yeah.
I'm hoping tomorrow's morning will be dry so I can get that brake pipes done. My mate's doing the brake pipes, but I'll stand over the top of him and give him a hand.
You stand over the top of him and supervise.
Nah, it's good partner, man. It's a bit of
Right.
it was
Right.
it's a good laugh, It's like I say, he phoned me up this morning and he says, have you got a 9mm spanner? Well, actually, he phoned me up and said, have you got a 9mm socket? I says, I've got a toolbox full of sockets. I said, what do you want?
We got this new guy started, right? Apprentice. And no, it wasn't quick fit. It was I was trying to be a mechanic in Roxton probably a year ago. A guy started apprentice. It says to him, "Can you go to my toolbox and get me a left-handed spanner?" He was there looking at the spanner. What's a left-handed spanner? Well, go and get a bucket of steam.
Aye, go and get me a bucket of steam. The tartan paint.
You're getting a tilt spanner.
I need the tartan paint.
Aye.
Go to the van and get a long white.
Or get the left-handed.
Or
Get
go
the
and get the
left-handed hammer.
Go and take a long walk off a short pier.
We need to decide who can take this engine out.
There was a video on Facebook. This guy, the apprentice labourer, was getting that. I was showing how to start the steel saw. So he was started pushing it along the floor.
I've seen that. That was funny. Oh, that was brilliant. I've seen that one. That was brilliant.
I've seen that.
Oh, that was brilliant. Try to start a steel saw, bump start it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
See, it's nice to work in the mall alley. There's a guy who used to play jokes on. I says to him, you need to go next door and get some saturated towels to soak up the oil. So you go off for half an hour. It's first Trevor. It's like he's not come back for that towels yet, but it was just a wind up. You didn't realise it was a wind up.
We had when I was working in Manchester College, we had we used to get all the apprentices and that all the boys that coming out of school, they come into the college, right, for a job, and we'd be sending them up to the office, and they'd be asking the lassie in the office for fallopian tubes, for all sorts of things, mate, You know, the worst thing you ever think, Go and get me a tin of Buff Sparks, you know. Here, they'll be away for hours, you know. Away down the hardware for things. I could jump in the van, and then my uncle cottoned on to what we were doing with them, you know. He's like sending the boys off, making them doing all these stupid jobs. He says, because he says they're not doing any work. He says, I'm paying these boys to be running all over the place. He says,
especially once go and get a bucket of steam.
It's all good fun.
Yep.
I'll turn the TV down a bit.
Yeah.
I'll have to turn the TV down a bit.
Hey, what's on the TV?
Man, I just thought it was a bit loud there. I don't might be hearing it. So.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Turn your hearing aids down then.
All these jokes we play when we were apprentices, like new apprentices in the garages and that, and just it was crazy. Alright, so hopefully tomorrow goes all to plan. So I'll give John a phone tomorrow if you say I got a few in. So I'll probably message you, Ali, and I might go through.
Well, he said to me that he was going to keep one back for me anyway. Yeah. Ooh, no way, Raphael, man.
I'd be sure of that.
Oh, definitely.
I think you get special trousers when you're working with chainsaws, do you not?
Yeah.
Kyle's got his chainsaw ticket, man.
Yeah.
Kyle's working woods,
Yeah, the trousers that prevent the saw from snagging. If you do catch your mate, God forbid, they prevent the saw from snagging.
I used to work in a well-known, what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you think? What's it called? A sawmill.
Edward.
I used to work in a sawmill years ago, and it was quite dangerous actually. You had to be on the guard all the time.
Aye.
But that was years ago. Like, I didn't like it, but in the day it was money.
You've got to take what you can get, Joe. No,
Also the blade saws, cutting the logs up, and you don't watch your hands where you're putting your hands and.
I don't mind splitting logs, man, but I can't really be bothered with a chainsaw. Like I did my brother's all there last year. About a year before, I can't mind it. I sharpened it and all that for didn't sharpen it. Put a new bar on it, put a new Oregon bar on it, put a new chain on it, and then gave it back to him, right? And then asked him, "Have you used that saw?" And he says to me, he says, "Nah," he says, "I bought an electric one instead." I'm like, "What?" So I went all the trouble. Oh, I'll use it when I've got to cut good wood. I'm not using it when I'm cutting rubbish wood. Use it when I cut fence posts and stuff like that. Fair enough. But he's a farmer, like, so he's pretty frugal. That's all I'm gonna say. I went and bought. I got a deal. I got two chains at the same time. I got the bar. So I'll get the chainsaw back from my brother when it doesn't work. He'll use it. He'll use it until it's knackered, and then send it back to me.
Accident with a clipper head with Edward.
I get soaked in blood. That's what the trousers are for, East Coast, mate. Aye. There's a where my mate stays, East Coast, mate. There's a wood just straight across the road from him, and he's got like I don't know what it would be. He's got the permission to cut all the dead wood. You know what I'm saying? All stuff cut like down. He can chop all that up. You know where Kyle lives there. Out there, there's a wood just opposite him, He can just go across and chop all that up.
I suppose this time of year you'll need the log for the fire and that because it's going to get cold.
Well, that's what my brother was saying. He sent me the prices of it the other day. He says you could buy it bagged. And then he was telling me that the forestry is 10-ton pine. But then the pints are softwood. So another thing too with that, it's not kiln dried or that stuff. It's not really any use as stove. Get a lot of soot in that way.
See, one of my mates, the flat he used to have in Bro, like, it had a log burner, I think it was, and what a heat came off it. What a heat. It was crazy. Heat came off it. It was better than the coal.
That's on hold at the minute. I had to rip all the body off.
He uses the peat on the wood there. Yeah. The peat's slow burning, but the wood gives off a good heat. I
think it's hard to get coal. I think it's hard to get coal now because I think a lot of I think it was the company that closed up here. Was it Ferguson's? Is there still on the go?
This is bankrupt.
Is it?
It's near Fields now.
All right.
Near Fields, near Fields. It's one of their lorries that's in John's,
All
That's a
right.
Mercedes or something, I think,
It's a truck
Then
trip on hold at the minute.
There's
Because
two.
like, there used to be a guy in Brora. He worked for Ferguson's when his dad. I think he took over his dad's yard in Brora.
That's right.
So he
Well,
said that he was working as a coalman since he was 16. And 'cause I remember seeing a post on his Facebook that he just, when Ferguson's went bankrupt, he had to, that was him. That was him redundant, you know?
Ferguson's bought out all the local coal yards, John. They bought the one up in Brora, right? They bought them out. Then they bought out the Westeros fuels, they were called. They bought them as well, right? And then they ended up, because when they went bankrupt, all the yards and all that got sold, right?
Yeah.
So the building firm bought the yard, I know the building firm.
I think there was a place in Wick as well, if I remember right. It's just
Well, I know that they bought all the wee firms out, so that they could supply the whole north of Scotland. And then went bankrupt themselves, But then I heard somebody broke into their office. You know, their office was up here, opposite the police station, and here they're no shy, They broke into.
Where's that? Mr. West Coast.
It was opposite the Barnet Road, mate, You know where
Barnet
Lorimer
Road.
is? You know where Lorimer is?
Yeah.
Right in there, just as you go in on the left-hand side, the big coal yard in there, It all used to come in by train, I believe,
I used to. They're not coming by the boat as well.
Well, here, it was getting a lot of stuff from Poland and that, Rob Willows, like that. It came from his homeland.
You used to get a few lorries.
Unload it.
Loads like.
John, the only reason I know this is because my cousin, obviously, the tipper wagons, like, used to take it from the harbour, dump it in behind Lorimer's, right? And we get short runs, like, just back and forth. And then there was the one out in where John's yard is next to that. That used to be a coal yard too, But that's been shut down for years, like, because Tina's dad used to work in the coal,
It's not that yard has got that carb sitting in it.
I used to be a coal yard,
All right.
Used to be a wood yard as well.
But that was John's yard, It used to be the wood yard,
Oh.
But the one next to it used to be a coal yard,
Yes.
But John's
Does that belong to John then, does it?
John, he bought the whole lot, It's all his.
All right.
I think he might hire it out. The wee yard's hired out to somebody, because I think they still do gas and that, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know they don't do coal anymore, But my brother, he cut.
See when I was up in Wick,
Using balsa wood for the body.
my cousin said to me, right, see most of the houses up there, the council houses and flats, we're taking the gas out and putting the coal fires back in. Apparently they preferred it better than.
Callum was on about, when I was speaking to my brother last, he was on about biomass boilers and that. You don't know about that, but he was on about that, he said he spoke to some guy, right? Some energy efficient guy that came in to see the house, and there was to put in a biomass boiler there. But my brother, he uses central heating that runs off the oil there.
Yeah, I think that the fireplaces they put in, it's actually closed and then closed fire. You can shut the doors in. So when I had my house, when I first met you, all you do not swap for Saturn Focus. My fire was enclosed, so I opened the doors. Yeah,
that's what Columns has got, the doors in the front of it, man. Just a wood burn. It's just a wood burner, but there's no boiler on that. That's why he's got the central heating boiler. He's got that oil burner. I find that a lot of people prefer the coal, like, or when you get a bit of heat out of it than gas. This gas will run out at some point. Well, there's always methane.
So there's always fart gas, I suppose.
Yeah.
Methane gas, you know, from the cows.
Yep.
Aye, true. You ever had a cow fart? Like,
Hi.
No.
what's Edward doing? Is Edward trying to be a comedian?
Yes. Try to be a comedian.
What's
No,
Edward
that's
saying?
not right. Don't give up your day job.
Leave me alone. You know that.
Dirt Rider wants to know what beer you're drinking.
He did send me a funny joke the other day, like,
Harley, is
Carly
it?
Black Label.
Carling Black Label.
Carly
it's a
Black
lager,
Label.
eh?
Yep.
Do you
Lager,
remember?
yes.
Like
Dick, do
ours
you
is-
remember? Do you remember? Is it not Carlsberg? Is it Carlsberg? You talk
Cheers,
about
Street
Carlsberg.
Copper, man, eh?
Well, thanks, Street Copper. Thanks very much.
It's done.
What was that? What was that beer? I
Does
had a
everybody
needle on
remember
the
the Heineken advert where the woman's sitting in there going, the water in the water don't taste like what it ought to.
Hi.
It was a
Show your
Kestrel.
eyes.
Was it
Show
a
your
Kestrel
eyes
beer?
now, Q.
I'm sure it's called
Kestrel,
Kestrel. Kestrel, was it?
No.
Here, John, they used to all drink Skull up here, man.
Yeah,
Remember
Skull.
that?
You still
Bloody,
get
I've not seen any of that for ages, man.
Oh, that's what they used to go mad here. They used to have a half pint of Skull and a dram. That's all the drank. I knew a Skull like man. They'd go into the pub and it'd be a half pint of Skull.
you still get what's it called? Hustling Pills.
No,
You still get that.
don't get a Holston Pills around here.
You're doing Tesco's, Tim.
Oh,
Suit
well.
you, sir. Suit
Don't get it
you.
in a pub.
I used to jump about with this boy from Lewis, and he used to always turn up on a Friday night, right, with 2 6-packs of Beck's, right, and a bottle of vodka, right. After work, guaranteed 7 o'clock would come, knock at the door. There's your beers. I've got the bottle, and every week,
Street Copper wants to know if you've got a channel.
See that
mate.
Beck's. If I could
Dick
drink the water.
Street Copper wants to know if you've got a channel.
Yes, I have, mate. Yes.
Sorry, Ali.
Put Dick's link in the chat, John, so Street Copper can find it. It is actually better if you search his name, It's Dick Small Engines Street Copper, mate,
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
It is actually better if you search his name, because that way
Yeah, I just dropped it in the chat.
it goes in your favour, Dick, if he searches your name,
Okay.
You know, the more someone searches for your channel name, the better it is for you,
Right, okay, yeah. I didn't know that, no.
There's a few things I've picked up over the while I've been on YouTube, like,
Suit you, sir.
Shoot you, sir.
Suit you,
not
sir.
that I'm here,
Remember the
not that
goodies.
I'm an expert, mate.
No.
I do this purely as a hobby. I just film what I'm doing anyway. You know, it's a hobby to me.
No,
Mate.
that's it. I'm the same, mate.
I come on his live stream because he's my mate and he's a good laugh.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Completely agree.
Ali, do you remember the goodies? Goodies.
I don't hear. I watched the reruns and that. I don't remember the original. I'm not old enough to remember the original. But I remember I've watched the reruns. The Goonies.
Oh, the
And the
goodies.
Goonies.
Goodies.
Hey, you guys. Is that on your
No, that's the Goonies, nah.
That's the Goonies,
That's the Goonies.
That's John. He does that all the time with
He's John likes clock.
Hey, you guys.
And he can do the truffle shuffle.
This is a truffle shuffle.
John Ladd can do the truffle shuffle.
Well, that's Edward. Edward can do that.
I don't know if I eat a bit of this caramel stuff. I'll probably be doing a truffle shuffle. Belly's gonna get me.
What's that? Holston Pills Fast Show adverts from 1999. What one's that?
I copyright with it, Mum.
Um,
Only show 20 seconds of it.
right.
You, suit you, sir.
Well, there was the early ones as well before that.
Yeah.
Home from it was Griffiths Jones.
Hmm.
Holston Pills. Then there was. That's a beer you don't see in the pubs anymore. Hofmeister.
No.
Never drunk that in my life.
Follow the bear.
See, Dick, if you can find it, right? Try Staropramen.
What's it called?
Where's that in the meeting?
Eating.
What? Starlapram.
Yeah, almost. Staropramen. Try that.
Never heard of it.
You get it in Tesco's. They sell it in big bottles. Right?
Back in
Usually,
the
like, you know the big bottles of Budweiser you get?
Yeah, yeah.
In the big bottles, it's just over a pint, eh?
Hey, you guys. See, when I used to work in Tesco's, Dick, see it on night shift sometimes. We go on the speaker thing that does the thing over the shop. I used to do it. I used to go, hey, you guys, all the time on stupid things like that. It's so funny. That's when the shop was closed. Those crazy times, man.
Oh, you've done that a few times out there, eh?
Aye, that's funny.
Shouted out, hey, you guys.
What else I used to do? I used to do crazy things at work on night shift because you get away with them, you know.
Get away with a lot of things at night, yeah.
Yeah. Wales, what's that saying? Wales out of lockdown.
Yeah, on Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I was loading the lorry one night when I was. Sorry, Alejandro.
No.
I was loading the lorry one night when I was working for Wincanton, and the back end of the forklift went through the floor on the lorry trailer because the wood was rotten.
Hi.
We had one boy in there one night. He was loading it. First time he'd loaded the lorry with a forklift, and he managed to get he managed to get the wheel off the front of the trailer. He shot himself and he's on a runner. He never came back again.
That must
Yes,
be
on the channel at Tim Palmer.
Rocco, eh? It is the East European. I think it's from. It's a lager, eh? But it's a really strong lager, eh? I say lager. See, we say lager up here. We don't say lager.
Lager. Apple juice.
I'm not really a lager drinker. I drink real ales and that, Dick. Yeah.
It's all I drink, lager, Colin Black Label.
Aye. You know, try any of the dark beers or that.
Nah, mate, that's all I drink, Colin Black Label.
I can't be bothered with drink.
It's all chemicals, man. It's all chemicals. It's all chemicals.
See the marketing. It says in the marketers, what's the marketers, or cans of marketers, it says original apple. Well, how original can you get? There's not going to be plastic apples.
Well,
The first lager I drank was Heineken.
I remember that stuff, Heineken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cheers back now. Did you say apple? I don't drink apple beer. I drink proper beer there, right there. My beer's never seen an apple in its life.
No.
I don't drink cider at all.
Nah, it's I was going to say it's soda, that is, isn't it? Soda.
Right.
I used to
Cider.
drink snake bites.
I hear when I was younger.
When I was 16, Dick, I used to drink cider called White Diamond. Was it Diamond White or something?
Diamond
White,
Diamond White.
Soda.
White Lightning.
That was Diamond White with blackcurrant juice in it, and then mix it up with lager. That's a snake bite.
Do you know what you don't see in these pubs anymore?
We used to go down the beach and drink it on
Little
Friday
bottles
night.
of baby sham.
Baby Sham, you still get that. You get that this time of year.
I was like 5 minutes behind. Lol. Raffle was lagging a bit, I think.
I thought he might have come up.
Be almost 11 late minute. No, it'd be 20 past
I think
11.
I think I'll call it a night at 10:30.
Aye. It's all good, John, man. I'll get that early in the morning, mate. It's
I'll give it another 10 minutes.
Video and whoever else's video I've missed out on the day, I'll probably watch him when I'm going to
Yeah,
bed.
right, you should try Scrumpy cider.
Yeah, I'll give it
that's
10 minutes. And I'll call it.
My old man got that when he was. My old man was a competition sheep shearer.
Aye.
See, when he was clipping, he used to go all over the country clipping. Right? And when he was down country, someone gave him some of that. And he said it was like liquid cosh, mate. You know, it's like what Buckfast does to the teenagers. You know. Well, he said that he fell in a heap and they didn't remember nothing until the next day.
See, when I did the Booze Island Tesco's, see the amount of customers from Glasgow, whatever, were up on holiday up here. They ask you, do you know sell Buckfast? Like, no, don't sell that crap. You have to go to Coop or Spar shop to get it, you know?
You want?
They don't sell it in Aston either.
No, they don't. No, it's just in the corner shop.
Right? My brother has a really good recipe, but he won't give it to me. Right? Because it's
Just beat him
illegal to make, Not that he can make it, but it's illegal to make it.
That's the thing, they're right in it. I might have to do some moonshining over here to get some money.
Here, you have to get the Brora recipe.
I'll be up in the woods. As long as there's a wee burn somewhere, I can get water.
There's a Clynish up. That's up your way, isn't it?
Oh yes, that's up in Brora, Clenish whiskey.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. We don't have a distillery, because they shut all our little distilleries down. We got the one where they make gin,
Yeah. That's where the gins come from. There's a lot of gins about now. There's a lot of.
Yeah. I've got a lot of people drinking gin instead of whiskey, I don't know. I think that's since the Outlander thing, man. I don't know if that's. A lot of people have seen all that. There's all the Scots drunk gin as well, you know.
It's funny how people think Scottish people are alcoholics. I think everybody else is. But see, when I was working Tesco's and this lockdown started, plus when they actually closed all the pubs,
I went to get beer and there was none.
The amount of alcohol people were buying was crazy, man. Fucking crazy. You know,
I went to get beer and there was none.
It's just I don't know people. But what got me is where's people getting their money from?
God knows, man.
People like customers are buying 12 bottles of wine, 6 bottles of wine at once, or 2-3 cases of beer at once. I'm like, and you can drive the next day after that. No wonder there's so much drink driving offences, you know.
If I'm driving like the next day, I only drink like 3 pints the night before,
Yeah.
I can't afford to lose my license, man. Fuck off.
Crypto moonshine is actually a pure alcohol.
Yep.
What's moonshine like? Well, you can make moonshine out of peaches. You can make moonshine out of many different things, Crypto. Moonshine, riders things will be made with it'll be made with barley and
Crypto. If you've got Sky TV, It's a channel called Moonshiners. There's actually a new channel, a new series out. It's actually quite good.
If you don't have time,
They
get a
show
high
you how to
chance.
make moonshine.
It's clear. There's all different types. It's
It's
like
pure alcohol. That's what it is. Pure alcohol.
Raffle would probably be able
Yes,
to.
I have got a channel.
Russian vodka, right?
Somebody want to drop the link
Like-
to my channel.
John lad, I'm gonna drop down, mate. I'm gonna have to go and have my pizza.
No worries, buds. I'm going to call you in 5 minutes anyway.
I say,
Take care,
everybody,
everyone.
okay?
Take
Thanks
care.
very much
Take
for
care.
coming out.
care.
Thank you.
see you later, mate.
Pleasure.
Later,
Take
mate,
care. Take care.
Take care.
Yes,
I like what you
absolutely.
said, Rafa. All the peeps think Polish people are alcoholics too, and drink, party, and not let drink and fall on the floor. I don't think that, Rafa, because I've drunk some Polish vodka, and it's stuff that's like it actually doesn't taste too bad, but it's very, very strong. But we only got it in a wee bottle because one of my friends, who sadly no longer was, right? He had a friend who was a chef, and he came from Poland, and he brought it back one, man. And wow, this stuff had some kick to it. Me and my mate finished it off, and I was drinking beer after that, and I was like rolling about the place.
John lad, can you drop my link for Street Copper to my channel?
Probably. Hold on.
Dirt Rider, I like vodka and spicy Bloody Marys.
Bloody Mary. Wow.
I couldn't drink that. I'm not really a spirit drinker, Dirt Rider. I usually drink just beer. If I drink spirits, I have to just drink spirit. I can't mix both. Or if I drink wine, it's got to be just wine. I can't drink anything. Like my brother, he'll make port and that for us. But the stuff my brother makes has got to sit for 6 months before you drink it.
Not up, Edward. Charge John. Get John lad to charge me 50 quid for dropping my link.
What's that?
Edward put in a. John charged him £50 for dropping his link.
Anyways, I'll charge you for coming in my life. 2 seconds.
What? An admission fee, John? On the old clubs. Admission fee, big bouncers. We'll kick you out.
You're not getting in.
Your name's not down. You're not getting in. My name is somewhere on that list. You just check that list again.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's my avatar picture.
It is hard to find your channel, Tim, mate. You're gonna have to do something with your
because there's that many people.
Here, Tim. There's millions of Tim Palmers, mate.
I know.
Millions of them.
You're not my subscriber, so just look up Tim Palmer. I'm sure it'll come up. But
That's my avatar picture.
There's millions of Tim Palmers, mate. I'll tell you what to do. Here, Tim. Leave a comment on one of my videos, mate. Just one of the short ones. Then Street Copper will be able to find it that way because you can click on the comment.
On your page there, Tim, didn't give me an option to copy your.
Or leave a comment on one of his videos. It doesn't really matter. Just leave a comment on one of the short videos.
That's how we got Jason Hughes because he commented on somebody else's.
Just Tim Palmer.
Aye.
Tim Fella.
I usually see here, Jason. Jason, I'm not sure I'm meant to tell you this if you're still here, Jason. Right? But I think there might be a prem coming from Pete C on Friday. But I'm not sure I'm meant to tell you that, okay?
Pete
meant to be
C.
called Pete.
Did you mean Pete
You don't watch
D?
Pete anymore, do you? I think Pete's brilliant, man. I think he's cool.
Yeah, I watched one the other day about his suspension springs. He's replaced them.
I watched that one, and I was in the other one before that as well.
I prefer the load springs on it. It wasn't too low, but it looked a bit better.
I think it rides better now.
Yeah, he said that right now. He's gunning it though. When
Ah,
did the spring, he gunned it like.
John, if I had a car like that, I'd gun it too.
Yeah, how many Cortinas has he got? He's got 4 Cortinas, hasn't he now?
Maybe another one on the way.
Swampy, Bramble. He's got two. He's got a yellow one, silver one, blue one.
Jason, are you still around?
Jason,
Oh,
where are you?
Yes, it's still here.
here, look what Dirt Riders wrote. There's millions of Thames Street copper, mate. Millions of them.
Street Copper, that's my avatar picture.
Follow Dirt Riders link. That'll bring up Tim's channel.
All right.
So I tried to copy it there, but it wouldn't work. Well, it wasn't giving me an option. YouTube's changed their layout. I find on. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 10:30 now.
No bother, John, man. We've got work and that in the morning anyway. So
yeah, thanks very much for coming up and stuff. So.
No bother, man. No bother.
I'll see you
You can return the favourite tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be up when yours tomorrow night. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, we'll catch you all later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night.
And juice.
Enjoy the rest of your night, Crypto.
Yeah.
Bye.
Don't piss the bed. Don't piss the bed.
Bye.